Six Good Johnny broadcast. Sorry about that. Broadcasting live with from the Fortress of Speed with the Ministry of Speed. Yeah, with sunny San Antonio. Drop the headset. Not a good way to start the evening. But hey, thanks for joining us tonight. Six Gun Johnny right here. Broadcasting, as I said, live with Wallace the Dog here in San Antonio. Getting ready to watch the last race here from the F1 2017 season here on on the PlayStation Network. I was going to say Project Cars, but yikes. Yeah, F1 has provided a fantastic opportunity to watch these drivers perform at their highest skill level, as F1 is the pinnacle of motorsports. But yeah, don't listen to me. In the booth with me right now is the other half of reason here. Jet Pilot. Jet Pilot's going to, I don't know, fill in the blanks here when I can't. And hopefully he'll feel at home up here in the booth. Jet, what do you think, man? I know you just started this game not too long ago, and tell me a little bit about your experience with the F1 game.
I'm loving it. I've had the game for about 2 weeks now, and I'm up to ranking 18, and I've been enjoying every aspect of the game. Looking forward to the 2018 coming out.
Awesome business. All right. Well, again, we are a sponsored event. We are a sponsored league here, and I mean by our Formula One series. We do have some major sponsors that are involved with this: Adidas and One, Nautica, and of course Parada della Strada, my favorite. Mr. Schallenberger has been a longtime supporter of the Ministry of Speed. He's taken care of me and given me some great advice, led me in the way of business, and given me all kinds of tremendous assets to work with. So I just want to thank him, fervently, man, passionately. He's got two of my drivers sponsored, and one of them in the race car, for real. So a lot of these sponsors, man, just don't know the value of how much these guys appreciate their involvement. I mean, maybe some of these drivers take it for granted, but I know mine don't. And so with that said, we want to bring one up here real quick here. We're going to have a couple of driver interviews tonight. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second here, and let me get him up here. That would be a Rio 1974. Now, Rio is the MVD, and that is the most valuable driver, as brought out of retirement after winning an iRacing World Championship. And coming down to help Finish Boy for one and one reason only, and that was to win a world championship. And he did just that, performed admirably, took chances that, I'm not talking about dangerous chances, but just really rolled the dice in some of the situations that he had, man. Just like really big rolls, man, money shots, and made it work. And I'll tell you what, man, he has just been a fantastic driver to watch. His rain racing is second to none, battling it out wheel to wheel with some of the drivers in here. It's been exciting to watch Rio develop. I already knew he was fast, but man, I mean, to spend this time with him has just been an awesome blessing. I mean, Rio's a good friend of mine. Out of the three people that I've known the longest on simulation, it's going to be Rio, Finish Boy, and Hendrick 88. But although Hendrick is not here right now, he'll be here for the next season, which is going to be very interesting, because as the points go tonight, Jet, what they're going to do is go by highest to the lowest. Now, what that means is whoever finishes with the most points tonight will have an opportunity to change cars. Say Mercedes wins tonight in the points. If they don't want to be in Mercedes anymore, they can say, okay, we want this car, or we want that car, or we want whatever. So these guys who score low tonight, they could be in good cars, and they could be finding themselves in a Sauber. So things happen, and it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out as well. So we have lots of drama tonight. Toro Rosso wanted to score big tonight. They need a win. They've only got one win from their driver, and that's going to be Fenorio, pulling off a stunning win, I think, in Japan. He wasn't pleased with himself, but he never is. He's a hard guy to please, man. But had a great win. Eric Garcia is one of the fastest guys I know, man. The master of the wide line and dirty air, just like South Bronx, actually coming from South Bronx's Racing League. So these guys are just, we got three drivers in here from South Bronx's Racing League. Four drivers, actually. Eric, Antel, Fenorio, and of course South Bronx when he's in. We also had Dynamic 8. He was a part of that league, and these guys are just unstoppable, man. I can't stress to you enough how much speed these guys got and understanding of these cars. So we have a bunch of real people in here, man. Antel's won 4 world championships in F1 with different various leagues. This guy is great. Oh man, for sure. I expected him to actually win this world championship this time around, but we got him sponsored in his real race car. Parada did, and I talked to Mr. Schallenberger. I said, this guy's really, he's the real deal, man. And I've had hundreds of hours of conversations with Anto. He lives in New Zealand, by the way, in Auckland. And we had a long conversation, and he agreed that we should move forward with this, and it's been pretty productive, man, since this happened. getting him the sponsorship was very satisfying. And so yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. We're trying to take racing to the sim racing to another level, and you know, there's no better way to do it than right here, open wheel Formula One racing, man. These guys are I mean, this has got to be the hardest type of racing there is. I mean, wouldn't you agree, Jet? I had you on Project Cars.
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this might be the last race for the season, but there's still a lot of on the line for the drivers.
Oh yeah. No.
In this race tonight.
That's right. Yeah, definitely. This race is going to be for the actual. This is going to be the end of the official season. So you know, as that goes, 2018 comes out just not even a month. You know, something like that. A month to the 20 something of August. Right. It's right around the corner. And so, you know, once we hit that, we're going to go right back at it. These guys, these are long seasons, man. I mean, we've had a couple of postpones and stuff like that, but I mean, this season's almost taken a year. This last season too almost took a year. These are long seasons. These are every 2 weeks, and the F1 schedule is pretty full. So as Q1 winds down here,
24th, isn't it? 24th
I believe it is. I believe it is.
Comes out. Yep.
Yeah. Rio, did you make the room? He had not yet. Okay. Let me send him one more invite real quick here. He's probably still out there driving. As a matter of fact, he is driving. So I don't want to do that to him right now. So let's find out. We'll wait a second here.
Yeah, he's on the track.
Yeah, he's on the track right now. So we'll let him go. Who do we got here? Get out of the way. Okay, here we go. Eric Garcia with a fast lap here, 139.433. That's not too bad. Antel told me his fastest lap here is 136 or 137. And I mean, that's going back in time fast, you know. I mean, that is just ridiculous fast. And so, you know, Anto actually holds several world records on the F1 game. Some of them in the rain. I think one of them at Spa or something like that. Yeah, this guy's just amazing. If you've never watched Anto Rafael drive, you're in for a treat, because this guy I've seen him do some things that you just cannot be understood, man, with these cars. He's definitely got the handle on it, and like I told Mr. Schallenberger, I said, this guy is the real deal, man. So Rio's coming into the pits here, so we should have an interview shortly here. Whew, man, I'll tell you what, I don't even need that coffee that I got going in the other room. I'm stoked, man. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. All right, some more cars coming out here.
How much time will pass before the next season starts?
About another, I don't know, maybe a month and a half. I mean, once the game comes out, it's going to be about 2 weeks of testing. If it's just a big update of this one, then it shouldn't be that much, you know, too many issues. We're going to test it all. We're going to do a couple of full races, stream them, and, you know, make sure the parameters are good, you know. I mean, race it hard and see if the game kicks us or bucks or, you know, does anything or buckles. You know, if it likes this or likes that or what it doesn't like, and just find out, you know, pretty much stretch the parameters. It's always a learning curve as we go through the season. You know, you find new things out, but, you know, it's one of those things where you just got to, you know, take it with a grain of salt. And you know, some of the audio in this game is horrible. I mean, I have to admit, it really is. The gameplay is fun, but the audio is just terrible. The actual game chat is ridiculous. Sometimes you can hear people, sometimes you can't. So we always come up to the party chat. But other than that, the parameters of this game are pretty good. It's just like Project Cars, last Project Cars game. It had this during the stream. It had like a little Volkswagen engine. I mean, the audio would go out south, and it just drove me nuts. Because I'd be doing these long endurance races, and that's all I would hear, like a little Volkswagen putting around, and it just would drive me nuts. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Rio 1974 Ferrari driver, world champion, and Constructors' Cup champion. I tell you what, Rio, a sponsored driver from Parada dell'Estrada, you have performed beyond this season, coming out of retirement and taking care of your business, boy. Is tonight going to be the night we see Rio on that top step, that red Ferrari driver on the top step, the prancing horse from Denver, Colorado. The Mile High Marauder is here. Tell me about tonight, man.
I think so. I think if I come from 8th on the grid at the start there and just stuff it down in turn 1, pass everybody, pretty sure I can win this race if I can pull that off. So be on the lookout. And also be on the lookout for your Parada dell'Estrada gear. If you want to look good, go to Atlantic.com and get you some gear, man.
There you go.
Looking good, looking sharp.
Rio, I tell you what, man. I've known you a long time, man. You've driven with me in many different kind of cars and stuff like that. But you know, it's been an honor to watch you drive Formula One, man. I mean, it's been just a learning experience for me to watch you, man. You've always done something new and exciting these races. I mean, what do you got planned for tonight? Is this going to be a loose Rio here, just coming in, taking the fight however it goes, or you got a plan? What do you got for us tonight?
Now I'm just taking to see how it goes. I mean, this is my last race. I'm probably going to sell this wheel tomorrow.
That was my next question, but go ahead.
So I'm just going to try to enjoy it for what it's worth, and hopefully I can get around Rosta and we can have a nice little battle or something, or just anybody.
Yeah,
just have some fun here, and just want to have some fun.
That's it.
Before I'm out of here forever.
All right. Well, that's what was my next question. Fans want to know. I mean, will we see Rio next year in a Ferrari? But obviously, that's not going to happen. It sounded like it's pretty final here, man. But you know, man, for being called out of retirement and doing what you needed to do, man, I got to tell you, man, that just warms my heart, man. You just did what you needed to do, man. And Finn was he's just happy about it, man. He can't complain. He can't say anything about that anymore. He asked me the whole last year, man, can you get Rio? Can you get Rio? And I said, no, I asked him, but you know, man, and you came through, and yeah, my God, dude, I'm just so proud of you, man. You know, I know your family is too, man. You did a great job. What a great guy, man, and you know, thanks a lot for being part of the Ministry of Speed, man. You're always welcome with us at any time.
Oh man, I enjoyed it. There was a lot of races where, and a lot of fun with people, and very few incidents. So it was a lot of fun doing it. It's a lot of fun when you have a good group of guys that you can race with.
What's the thing you take away from the ministry experience here? The best thing you're taking away here?
The best thing, probably level of competition and just being able to have fun with that.
That's right.
I mean, no matter where you're at, there's going to be somebody else there that's with you. And, you know, you're going to race them. So you're going to race somebody.
I hear you. I hear you. Rio, thank you again for joining us tonight, man. I appreciate you. Go get him, brother. Go get your win, man.
Let's go get some, baby. Turn one, stuffing it in.
Yeah! Yeah! I can't wait. You hear that, Jet? We're going to watch some action. Turn one. Yeah, baby. So let me get somebody else up here. Wow. Great stuff, man, from our drivers, man. I'm telling you, man, these guys, they're champ, man. They're champ. Champ, you can't beat it, man. Let's see here. So let's get Rosta. Where is he? Well, I guess I'll call him in here. Yeah, because he's actually one of the other two drivers here. But this guy right here, I'll tell you what, Rosta 236 is got to be the most improved driver that we've had for the ministry. This guy has just been a dynamic, man. I mean, he's started with me from basically day one. We've ran into each other, and you know what? It's been fast forward ever since, man. You know, he's been through with me through all kinds of issues and dramas, and you know, he's always had a good, strong opinion, and he gives me good advice, stable advice, and you know, I gotta appreciate a guy like Rosta, man. You know, he knows how to race. He's very compliant with rules and stuff, and of course, you know, he's always willing to share and help somebody out, man. So yeah, I mean, for me to watch him develop as a driver, it's just been an awesome pleasure. We're talking about you up here, Rosta. You know, we're talking about how we've watched you from day one, a little sapling now to a freaking mighty oak, about to take a win here in Formula One, or at least a podium for the next season here, man. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah.
Sasquatch Motorsports getting ready to go big next season with the teaming up with Donnie Staubitz, man. And you know, what do you think, man? Talk to me about your thoughts on next season.
Really excited about it. Donnie's been around a lot. You know, he's really consistent, and he's really fast. So hoping to learn a couple things from him, but also have a complete team for a full season. See what can be done with it.
Yeah, well, that's basically what I want you to do, man. You know, I was just telling the people here that you know, your drive has just come alive, man. And I mean that literally from day one to now. Last season, you know, you had an okay season, but this year has just been you've been on fire, man. I mean, you know, ever since Malaysia, it's just been you've been fast forward on anything we put you in. Open wheel, the IndyCar series, you know, of course, Formula One. What do you think has attributed that skill level to you? You know, where'd you get that? Where'd you find that at?
Well, I don't know, something kind of clicked. At the same time, I kind of changed up the driving gear and went for more of like where I was classically at. I was trying to just get really used to the cockpit view and just kind of stick with that, but finally caved in, had to change gears. It was just so much difference, and then that, and I don't know, after you put on a certain amount of hours, it finally starts to click and come around.
Yeah.
Like I said, once I kind of figured out this game is a lot more in depth than I gave it credit for. I was watching it one day, and I was actually watching the cars lower themselves down as they got air over the top of them. I don't know, it just kind of started to click. I don't know. Once it did, it picked up the pace a little bit on this, which actually helped with some of the other ones too. So I don't know, just a certain amount of hours kind of
there you go
together. hoping it sticks around, and yeah, actually get faster and maybe keep up with these guys.
Well, you know, you're one of the better rain racers that we have out here, especially in the open wheel series. Do you think all this rain racing has anything to do with your speed as well?
Yeah. Actually, there has been some rain. I haven't done as well as I used to, and I don't know if it's just been a lack of practice or hitting me by surprise or something like that, but I start to push the edge a little bit instead of staying calm, which is the key to it. Just staying calm and kind of. But instead I start pushing it, trying to find the absolute limit, and you find it really easy.
Yeah, with this game for sure. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Time when you do find it.
That's right. Well, Rio, I tell you what, man, sponsored driver from Dow Glassworks. You guys got some really cool stuff on your website, on your Facebook page. You got anything to say about that, about your sponsor there?
She has got a bunch of new creations coming out. And, a lot of orders on the marbles, these little turtles. So, yeah, I don't know. It's,
where do they need to go to find something like that? Where are they going to find something like that? What's the Facebook? What's the website? Okay.
Instagram's real good because it's kind of easy access.
What is it called? What are they looking for? Dow Glassworks? Spell that.
Yep, you got it.
Spell that. D is or T T A O, right? T A O. Right.
Yep, you got it.
There you go.
GAO Glassworks, GAL or GLASS. WORKS.
There you go, guys. Go check that place out if you want to be happy. Smile, happy. That's all I can tell you. But Rosa, man, we'll see you next season with Donnie. Hopefully, we'll see you tonight somewhere around the podium area. Give him hell, brother. Good luck.
Yes, definitely. Well, I'll appreciate it. Appreciate the ministry, and of course, proud of Bill Strada.
There you go. All right,
Sasquatch. Good luck to you tonight.
There you go. Sasquatch Motorsports, #1 and only driver for this season, the last race of this season, sponsored by Dow Glassworks. Y'all guys go by the website. Qualifying 1 has ended. Who's on the top? Step there, Fenorio with a back-breaking. What is that speed there? I can't see that. I hate this purple. I can't see it. What is it? 138, 5, something like that. I can't tell. But yeah. So
I can't make it out either.
I can't make it out. It's a horrible place. So actually, I was going to call these guys in next. Mr. B, you want to let me get a little B up here? And what's the matter? Or is there something wrong?
I'm out of that room. The room looks like it was collapsing. Everybody was leaving.
Okay, let's restart it.
Nobody's saying anything, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on a minute here. Let me get somebody up here. Stand by. Hang on. Let me see if I can get Antel or somebody up here. Hold on. Is it collapsing? Did anybody leave? I see.
I don't know. I saw Eric leaving. I saw a bunch of Fenorio left. I saw a bunch of people leaving, but I didn't see no invites, so I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, hold on a minute here. It's yeah, absolutely, no problem. So we'll get things situated here, folks. Yeah, we'll see if we can't get an interview in here. Go ahead, talk to me. Okay. Yeah. No. We will if we have to. I mean, I'm calling Finn up here right now, and I'm calling Antel up here right now. This is their show, and so we'll see what they want to do. I'm sure they're going to say restart if guys are falling out, or at least do some kind of qualifying. We'll figure out what they're doing here. Hang on. Let's see if they come up here. All right. So basically, we're in the holding session here. Yeah, let's see here. So it's only Antel, Rio, Finn, Camaro, Jamie, Eric, and Fenorio. We're missing. Who are we missing?
Eric.
Rosta. Okay. Antel, what's happening with the game, brother? Is it falling down? We need to restart or what? Mr. B got kicked.
Don't have a single problem.
A couple of other people got kicked out. I don't know what we need to do here.
Rosta crashed out, so I think he can't join anymore until the race starts.
Okay.
I saw Eric leave.
Well, it should be able to spectate, join back and spectate.
Okay, but Mr. B, you're in the lobby right now, right?
Until it starts.
I'm out right now, but I'll go back in and spectate.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then Little B, he's qualifying. Where's okay? He's in there. Okay, so that's basically it.
Don't click spectate when you come back, though.
Don't click it.
Yeah, no, you ready up. Don't click spectate.
Okay.
If you click spectate, then
I'm not leaving. I'm gonna stay here.
Watch everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, no, I mean whoever joins back.
Yeah. Don't click spectate. Just come in with the car. Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
It might give you a random car. Who knows? But at least you'll have a car.
You should be in the race. Yeah. Well, I got you two guys up here. right now. Mr. B, just hang on. We'll get you out in a minute. We'll get you set up. Well, I got you two guys up here. Finn, world champion for the 2017 season. Antel, the second place runner-up. Both you guys, man, I was looking forward to watching y'all battle it out. Fortunately for Antel, that he's got picked up by a Parada and, of course, has developed into a real race driver out in the world. But, man, you guys, are y'all guys going to give the ministry and the viewers something to watch tonight, man? Is there going to be some wheel-to-wheel from Red Bull and Ferrari? We'll start with Finn. How about you, Finn?
For sure, I'm up for it.
All right.
Yeah. We'll try to do our best. It of course depends where you qualify, so that counts a lot. But of course, we try to get as close to the front as possible, and I'm sure Antel is there, so we'll try to race as clean as possible and give a good show to these fans here. So
there you go, good job. And Antel, you know, you're racing in real life. Has that brought this part of the year racing up, or has it been the other way around? Has the sim racing helped you in the real car?
It's exchanged a lot, especially going into other simulation games, going across the board. You tend to learn a lot, doing different things, different cars, you know, here and there, racing different people. So you really hone your skills the more you get around, I guess. But looking forward to Abu Dhabi, last race this season, obviously for the ministry in 2017. No real plans, no real expectations. Just gonna full on get into it and hope we do well. Hopefully we can bring a fight to Finn, give the fans a bit of a show, give the sponsors a bit of a show.
Speaking of sponsors, aren't you sponsored by one of these guys around here? I'm not sure. There you go.
This sounds pretty familiar, eh?
Yeah, should sound familiar. Yeah, he's Mr. Schallenberger has been just fantastic to both of us. You know, anything you want to say to them and to the fans out there about Parada?
We wouldn't be here without them, man. Honestly, what they've done for us, and you know, the image they've brought out for us is just amazing. The help they've brought to us the whole season. So I couldn't be more thankful to John and Parada for coming on board with myself.
Awesome.
And my real life racing, let alone the sim racing stuff. So
awesome.
If you want to check them out, ParadaDelShow.com. Pick yourself up some awesome clothing, some top of the line stuff.
That's it. Go check it out. Finn, question real quick before you run off. You know, man, you've had a lot of competition in the last at the beginning of the season, and still had some competition, pretty hard competition toward the end here, man. What has been the most difficult race for you to, you know, of this season here? What has been the hardest fought battle here for you as overall in the F1 2017 season?
Well, probably I would say two races. First, the conditions at Singapore were really tough. Against the conditions to drive on that track when it's raining that heavy that it was. So it was really tough, and trying to figure out what tires to use, because people were running on wets and we were running on intermediates and dries and all kinds of stuff. So that was really tough, because you know, in that track, if you make one mistake at the wrong spot, that's the end of your race.
Game over, yeah, man.
Yeah, and we got 2 hours, so we got right to the time limit as well. So that was the longest race in the hottest conditions. So that was mentally really tough race. Probably one of the really challenging, and probably one of the hottest races at the end of the year was the U.S. Grand Prix, where South Bronx was really close to me. I believe at the whole race, he was like. I remember at the first 15 laps he was like less than a second behind me all that time, and he was really close. Then he made a small mistake and he lost like a second and a half, and I was able to get a little bit of clearance and went to the pits and got new tires and got a little bit of clear air to him. But then on the last stint I was catching so much of those back markers and back markers, and at the wrong spots. Every time I catch them was on the corners and not on the straights.
Right.
That makes you you know, you have to take it a little bit easily, and then you lose time when the guys after usually when lap cars get by, the leader gets by them, they know they're gonna get lapped, so they give a little bit more easily the spot to the next car, so you lose a little bit more time when you're the leader. So it was very tough. keeping your concentration up, not making mistakes, and saving fuel at the same time. And in this next game, we're gonna add the ERS system that we have to monitor as well. So that's gonna be another element that's gonna make racing interesting. So
awesome.
Well, fun.
We're looking forward to having you over here, Finn, as the third. Maybe we'll go for a third world championship. But regardless, you've been a big help for me. In our series here. Congratulations on your world championship and winning the Constructors' Cup for Ferrari. You will keep your car for this next season if you want. I mean, that's your choice. So winners, the champion's choice is whether he wants to keep his car or not. Everybody else is going to be scrambling for the rest of the cars down here. But Finn, thank you again. We talked to Rio, and he was pretty happy for you as well, and he came up and gave me a good interview. But Finn, I just wanted to tell you, congratulations again from us, the boys at the ministry, and of course from all the fans, for your world championship. You're a fine champion, and we couldn't be more proud to have you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Good luck, Finn.
There you have it. Antel and Finnish boy, the best of the best, man. I mean, these guys are second to none when it comes to understanding of Formula One and the performance on the track. Antel, four-time world champion. Finn, now three-time, four-time as well. Maybe with a different league, but I know for sure twice with me. And so, with that said, the guy is just amazing, man. To watch these guys come and battle it out every 2 weeks. I get to be part of this, man. I just no way. I tried to take the track earlier, Jet, with a slick tire, with the no assists and the no traction control. Man, I was in the wall the first 100 feet. Then I came back around. I put a new nose in, and as soon as I came out, I did about half a lap, and then I spun it around. And there's no way, dude, that I could whip these laps out, man. Watch Antel here in a minute. We'll start concentrating here on racing here in a second here. But these two guys are fantastic, man. Finn, of course, winning the world championship, and Antel. I really thought he would win this year if he was going to be full on. But like I said, he got picked up by a real race team, and I'd rather be doing that, I guess, than playing the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Whoops.
Oh, little B whoops it around, saves it on the, oh my Lord, holy smoke. Oh my God, I wanted to watch him earlier. He was getting a lot of fast laps in practice. This man right here, Family Motorsports number 2 driver. I'll be bringing him up here in a minute for their last interview. So you guys hang out for that. Mr. B and Little B. Looks like he's trying to get somewhere in time here. Come on, Little B. This guy has got to be one of the most improved drivers as well. Last season, this man couldn't finish a lap without crashing in a full F1 race. Then he couldn't finish the race, and then now his best finish this season is a 5th spot at the Baku, and he's just come on toward the end of the season here with a passion. I mean, he's up here right now in Q2 running a 1:39. Come on, man, that's 2 seconds off the fastest lap of all time. So the guy's definitely got pace. And then in a Haas, these guys, Mr. B and Little B, are bruisers, man. They're not F1 developed drivers. Let's put it that way. These guys are GT3 drivers. A stock car, NASCAR. They're gonna rub and bump on you hard. And they're gonna grind on you. Of course, obviously, F1 is a non-contact sport. And so those days of them doing that are long gone. They have to play within the parameters of this game. So, to watch him come out of that and develop into a driver and develop a driver with pace and understanding of the game, and again, that just shows the success and the quality of the ministry drivers, and of course, the format that I follow and use, how to train these guys and how to get these guys going. We do a lot of rain racing. We do a lot of structured races, and that does help. That helps a lot. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you what you should do. Within the parameters.
Right.
I tell these guys, you could be 100. You can do whatever you want on the track as long as it's within the rules, boundaries, and limitations of what we do. It. You could be that person. Yeah, bro, are you be able to join us tonight?
You haven't started yet?
No.
Okay, give me a minute here. Let me unload this game.
Got 3 minutes left here. I got one more interview set to do, and just stand by. You and Robert probably starting in the back here. Mr. B's gonna be back there too. He got he had to fall out of the game, I think. But speaking of which, let me get him in here, and we're watching Little B here make his work his way around the track here. I definitely want to get these guys up for the interview here right after qualifying. Probably be better right here. out of the car. So let me do that. What's that? Mute your mic, whatever you're doing.
What, I'm just going.
Yeah. I thought you were doing it.
As soon as I get in the game, I'll go in the game chat.
I got you. Let me see if I get these guys in. I'll get you one. Hang on. 1 second. Let me just do these invites real quick here. Excuse me. Can't invite you. It doesn't let me. You're gonna have to join through either.
Oh, I'll have to find it.
Yeah, you'll have to come. You'll have to find it. It's probably in the. Try to go this way. Try to go to mine and join session.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let me see. There we go.
There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Family Motorsports number 2 driver, formerly number 1 driver, Little B Camaro Jr., and his father, Mr. B. Family Motorsports right here has been by far the most improved race team, with just developed from absolutely the rawest of material to finely polished, leading Q2 with a 138 or 139 fast lap. Little B, man, I gotta hand it to you, man. You've come a long way, dude, and you certainly can handle this car, man. Tell me a little bit about your Family Motorsports and what they expect for next season.
Well, I'll be honest. I felt I had a pretty good setup. I made a couple tweaks at the beginning of this session, and I don't know what happened, but the car's not on rails, but it's fast. So I'll take it. I mean, it's a little loose coming out of the corners, but as long as I keep my foot out of it, I'm good.
Well, there you go. Well, hopefully you can do that.
Next year, next season. Oh, look at Antel just took my fast lap. I'm all right with that.
138, 355.
There you go.
I'm all right with that. Just to be up here competing with the big boys.
Right.
I mean, it's a good feeling.
He's in the wall now. Antel's in the wall now. Or he stopped short of the wall.
That happens. That happens.
Wow.
Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Johnny, what's all this non-competitive times, mate? People wouldn't go through the Q3 if they weren't running a competitive time.
I'm not even.
You've got like 4 people there and 144s, mate. You know what I mean?
You got. Let me see here. Eric, Finn, and I don't know. I'm not sure. Why that is. I'm really.
Top 10 should go.
But
yeah.
that wouldn't be allowed, mate.
Yeah, top 10 go.
You've got to be within a certain percentage of the faster driver.
No, I think top 10.
You wouldn't even be in the top 10, maybe, mate, if people done that. Right. If there was 20-something of us, you wouldn't be in the top 10.
Jamie,
doing stuff like that, saving your tyres.
We'll work it out.
There was only 9 people in the first session.
When I ran the league, mate, they wouldn't have that, mate, sandbagging like that with 4 people saving their tyres to beat everyone else, mate. That's disgraceful.
I hear you.
You're going to have a whole league next season doing that because everyone's going to do it because that's the only way you're going to have a chance against people like that.
No, I understand what you're saying, but no, we're going to make a change. That's going to be impossible next season. You're going to have to be within a certain. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to do that. I got you.
Sorry, mate, I don't mean to do that while you're broadcasting.
Well, then stop.
Sorry, mate.
I got you. All right. We'll talk to you in a little bit, man. We'll handle this right after the race. I promise you that. All right, there you go.
Yeah, it is what it is.
The hell?
What happened?
Johnny cut out.
Something froze up.
Johnny lost his
Johnny
mic
cut
again.
out.
Yep, Johnny lost his mic.
I don't even see Johnny in the room. Is
He's
he in here still?
He's still showing in this chat. I'm in the chat. He's in.
Oh, hello. There you are.
There he is.
Yeah.
I'm here. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't cut out. I don't know why I cut out. I shouldn't have cut out, but here we go. All right. Well, those are the things you have to deal with in the game chat. So I mean, I'm sorry, in the game itself, but it is what it is. you know, and we'll figure this out after the race here. But let's move on to Mr. B. Mr. B, I tell you what, Family Motorsports has come a long way from the day I met you till now. You bringing your son on board, which has been an honor for me to have him. You know, you've been an outstanding driver in open wheel, winning the Jim Clark final end of the year race almost 2 years ago, the Lotus 48, and then of course IndyCar race. You won a couple of those during the practice, of course, and of course now. Your Formula One skills have just gone out the roof, man. I mean, you got that car dialed in. It seems like you have a better understanding of it. Are you enjoying this? You know, for the senior driver of the ministry?
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for next year. For now, I'm feeling more comfortable with it.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight is not going to be a good night because the game has just screwed up my night where I won't even have a car. So.
Right.
It is what it is. I'll do the best I can with what I got.
I hear you.
And we'll go from there. Do want to thank Parada de la Strada and One Nautica for helping us out throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all I got to say.
Well, there you go.
I'm in a good mood tonight.
Family Motorsports #1 driver, about to be #2 if a little B takes care of his business tonight. You guys, thanks for joining us up here in the booth. I know y'all want to get down here. Mr. B, if you want to give a little B some coaching here, man, that was a good Baku experience. Maybe you can help him in the final section here of qualifying. But good luck, guys. Family Motorsports, yeah, tough break for Mr. B, not able to qualify correctly. But you know, I'm sure he'll give it his best shot. So, with that said, we're moving into Q3. It'll be good, man. I want to see you. I want to see you do well tonight, man. I really do. You know, I'm pulling for you.
A little nervous starting up front. I never do good at the start. You know, I try and stay out of people's way the best I can, and try not to hit anybody. But with these open wheel cars, it's so tough to really keep off everybody. And
right.
The starts are brutal.
Yeah.
All it takes is one clip of a wing, and I'm fighting to catch up the whole race.
I hear you. Oh!
I'm gonna try and keep it clean and.
Well, Antil crashed in the pits here.
Well, hopefully that's a preview of coming.
You would hope so. I would hope so for you. Family Motorsports #2 driver. Family Motorsports #1 driver. Saying goodbye for now. But yeah, congratulations on your good finish. All right, there you go. All right. Wow, Antil hitting the wall here, man. Hard. What happened here, man? Fastest man in motorsport simulation. About wadded that thing up here. I'll tell you what. You've heard some of our drivers talk. What are your thoughts, man? Tell me something good.
You talking to Jet?
You? Yeah, of course I'm talking to you. You're the one.
All right, I wasn't sure. I think it's going to be an exciting race tonight, without a doubt. Like we were saying, he's off the track again.
Oh, Antil.
On the track.
Yep. This thing, he's got some lag. I tell you what, let's get off him. Let's stop watching him because we might be doing that to him. So let's go to somebody else. Well, seriously, when you focus on one driver, a lot of the energy that's created by the streams, focus on that video. So that probably has something to, I would think it does, man. You know, you got all the electronics pointed in his direction here. Right now we're on board. We're on board with Fenorio. Let's see here. Fenorio, the time traveler. Anthony Johnson from Coast to Coast Racing, the West. Actually, he's the East Coast connection. Eric Garcia's teammate. The West Coast side of it, but yeah, these guys right here have a lot of pace. Fenorio won one race this season, and you know, he's looking for a better start to next season for sure. He's really hard on himself. I know that he can practice the devil out of this car and get some good pace, but when it comes to the race, you know, he always comes up a little bit short. Got a lot of second places, but that's not what he wants.
Right. Whoops.
He's got that thing rotating pretty good there. Whoa. Yeah, so I'm excited as well. These guys look like they're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be a hard-fought battle for sure.
Yes, without a doubt.
So if you're joining us, just join us now. Thanks for joining us, Six Gun Johnny and Jet Pilot right here, broadcasting live from the Fortune of Speed with the Ministry of Speed. Jet's not in San Antonio, but I am. But yeah, with Wallace the Dog, we're watching the last race here at Abu Dhabi. They're getting ready to go racing, as you've heard through the interviews here tonight. We've pretty much talked to the primaries of this F1 league. It's fortunate that South Bronx isn't here. He's been a big part of my ministry. He's brought some of the fastest guys that I know over here with him from his league. And you know, Anthony, if you're out there watching, man, thank you, brother. I really appreciate that, man. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, man. You know, you are the man for sure. All right.
So finish. Just posted.
Yep.
137.880.
Yep. That's as fast as Antel's ever been around here, according to Antel. 137, I believe, is his time. And so Finn is right there, knocking on the back door. If anybody can do it, it's going to be this guy right here, Finish Boy. Other drivers pulling off there, letting him come through here. All respects and courtesies are paid here. All track etiquettes are adhered to. And so, as a non-assisted league race, this is going to be some exciting stuff, man. This Abu Dhabi is a nice wide track. So there could be a lot of good wheel-to-wheel racing in here, man. I mean, you know, it's going to be nighttime, so it's going to be nice and cool.
Good grip.
Lots of grip. Plenty of grip tonight.
The only wheel-to-wheel I see is the first lap and then blue flag conditions.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, God bless him. Oh, man. Bro, Wilson, I'll tell you what, bro, man. You know, joining us here at the end of the season for the last few races, what are your thoughts, man? I mean, seriously, what are your thoughts here? Are you having some fun here with the boys of the ministry, riding some Formula One? You get a copy on that?
Can you hear me now?
No, I can hear you
now.
We can.
Yeah, yes, we can.
Okay, sorry. I got a new mic, so I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. I just got to get setups. I'm not going to have a setup. I won't have time to put a setup download on this, but that's the main problem I'm having is the setup. I had to relearn this track. I haven't driven it since like F1 2011. So but I got the track kind of down, but I know my setup's not up to snuff.
Well, just
so I don't know just how. I know I'm behind the good guys, but I don't know how far.
Well, just maintain an even strain. That's all I can tell you, brother. You know, you're a great driver, or else I wouldn't have you in here. You performed great in the last few races. A little bit of contact here and there, but I mean, it's hard. It's really hard. It's a whole different animal running this as opposed to GT Sport or Project Cars. But you've done very well, man, and I really appreciate you coming out here and you know, and hanging out with us, man. It's always a pleasure to watch you race, Dennis. I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, thank you. I don't know if I'm going to get an F1 2018 because Fanatic has a new direct drive wheel, and I might be dropping $2,000 on that.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I wouldn't mind having one of them fancy old wheels there. So you know, we'll get one of these days here.
Not that I can't afford it. It's whether the wife lets me afford it.
That's right. That's always important. That's right, guys. Take that as a lesson, gentlemen out there who are watching. You know, the missus always, you're gonna have to check with her before you go act crazy with your paycheck there. But always a pleasure speaking with you, bro. All right, let's get back on the track here. What do we got here? Q3 is about to be done here. Finish boy on the top with a 137.880. Fenorio 138.474. Eric Garcia 138.765. Jamie Dia 139.430. He's on his out lap now. Let's take a look at that. See what's going on here. Jamie was a little upset that some drivers are holding back. Was his sandbagging? I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I mean, it's my perspective that if you can drive however fast you want during qualifying, I mean, you know, that's up to you. But I mean, I'm not sure why they would do that. Saving their tires, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea why that would happen. But we'll change it. We'll change the things around next season here. We'll get all that dialed in. We'll get all the complaints logged in here, and we'll see what we got. Jamie D's always been a good guy. He's been a good, solid driver. You know, and I don't mind him coming over here and hanging out with us. He's been really fantastic. Actually, he was in the Garage League Racing as well. So I mean, he has a definite understanding. He's won a couple world championships in this. So you know, for a driver like him to come up and speak up like that, you know, I gotta listen to that with some kind of validity, man. You know, I gotta say, well, okay, well, he's just not complaining. You know, he's actually serious. You know, and so yeah, that's what we'll do is we'll look at all the facts and we'll get it all worked out. That's for sure. You know, I'm one of anybody for fair play. You know, I don't want anybody to have another advantage or any kind of advantage over anybody else. It's bad enough that you have a guy like Anto in the room and then you have a guy like Mr. B in the room. You know, the playing field is level, but the level of skill is you know, the disparity are just night and day. You know, I mean, but this is where you grow. I mean, I don't have any other place to put you. This has got to be the place you got to be here. So you're gonna have to adapt quickly, and either you're going to learn it or you're going to get run over. And you know, obviously, Mr. B and Little B have picked that up and definitely taken that to heart, and they've learned it. But this is the best opportunity for a guy like yourself, Jet, who's just got the game, who wants to come in here and learn. This is where to do it. I mean, these guys have all these various levels of skill, you know, and knowledge about F1, and you know, it's like an F1 dumpster, man. You can come in here and just pick through it and find something that you like, you know. I mean, but yeah, no, these guys definitely understand the dynamics of forward motion for sure. JBD moving over here. Who's got coming up behind him here? Let's take a look. Oh, he's got a car passing him here. What do we got here? So let's move on down here. That's going to be, who is that? I thought that was a Ferrari. It is a Ferrari. That's going to be Finish Boy coming around. Yep. And the red hat, red helmet, all red helmet. Got the ultra softs on. Uh-oh. On board now with the flying fin. He taught me how to drive F1 right here on this track, this very track.
Is that right?
It's yep. We used to set up back in the day. We used to set up my my webcam on my steering wheel, and it would be real late at night or early in the morning for him, like 2 or 3 in the morning. He'd be laying in bed watching me on his webcam, on his computer while I was on my webcam driving on the track. He'd be telling me what to do. Yeah, it was for real. That was how we did live training, man, back in the day.
Awesome.
Oh my God, man, that was crazy, man. But you know, I met Finn when he was just a young man, like 17 years old. That was back in 2006, 2007. And you know, it was because of him that I started doing sport car racing and V8 supercars, and you know, he opened my eyes to a whole different aspect of this. This guy was talking to me about Formula One. I just like, what? He goes, let's go race it. And he beat that, and you know what, out of me. And I said, holy smoke, man, wait a minute, hold on, kid. I've beaten Finn one time in my entire life. One time in my entire life, by 1/1000th of a second. Yeah.
That's called a disconnect. It doesn't.
No. I'm not taking that. Let's see here. So back on board here with Fenorio. Finn is already retired with a 137.880. Okay, not too bad. Fenorio with a 138.4. Eric with a 138.7. JBD 139. Camaro with a 130. Look at that, man. The top 5 right there underneath the Finish Boy are all within a second of each other. Man, that is close. Yep. Woo! Talking about sharpening.
Racing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Where's Roast at, man? Where is he at? Oh, he didn't qualify, or did he make it? Oh, no, he should be in here. Hopefully he is. I saw Donnie come in, but it's a little late for that. For Donnie, we'll catch him. Hopefully he doesn't crash out or disconnect. It's always fun to watch Donnie drive. I've seen him join the room late, and then not having to qualify for a GP2 race, and then drive from the last place, almost catching first place for the win. I mean, just amazing drive from Donnie. So I know for sure he's got the skill level. It's just trying to pick him up and put him down, man. I mean, it's hard to do with a group like this. As you heard Rio allude to, the level of competition is just way out there, man. I mean, it's pretty tough, man. I wouldn't even try to compete, man. They'll run me smooth over, man. But Hendrick Fly and number 2, they're going to be coming over here from the Project Cars platform, and hopefully we'll see them. We'll see them do well. They're very good drivers, especially in the rain. And both of them are now teammates for Out Front Racing. And we'll see if they can't do something here on the F1 platform. 1 minute and 45 seconds to go here. This qualifying winds down here. Finish Boy on the top step. Fenorio on the second step. Eric Garcia, P3. JBD right there. Qualifying is done for them. Oh, let's go look at this guy right here. Antel Rafael. He's still out on the track. And he crosses the stripe now. He does not take pole. Oh, he does! Oh, a stunning steal from Antel. Woo! Oh, highway robbery. Ow. Finn said it was going to be close. Look at that, a 137.2. Ow. Wow, man. Talk about wicked fast, man. That is wicked fast. Father, in the name of Jesus, we just ask for a blessing. We ask for a spirit of sportsmanship, a spirit of camaraderie. We just ask that you shine your light on our drivers and their families, protect them and love them, guide them into the light, and help them be one with you, Father. In the name of Jesus, we ask these things. Amen. All right. I got to get my prayer out of the way. Whew. I'm ready, man. I am ready, man. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. How many times are right there, man? Where's Roast at? He's not even in here. Oh, this is the last 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope he's in here, man. I really do. I hope Robert made it in here, too, because we're about to go. My phone hasn't been ringing. If it has, I haven't been answering it because it's been putting it down over there. Let's see here. About 10,000 people have called me, all from something else. There's Robert. What's he got going on here? So, cooking in the oven of speed tonight at the Ministry's Bake Shop. That's it. It's going to be time to go racing. So what we'll do here is once everybody loads up here, we'll click over to one of their names here. Where you start at the front. We'll click on Antel and Finn, and we'll see what's going on here. What is this? This is the last. It's not qualified. This is the race, right? Looks like everybody's loading up here. Oh, does it look good here? Take a picture of that. That's the finishing order right there. That's okay. We might have to restart here with this. I've never seen this before. This does not look good. There's Fly High connecting. James connecting. Donnie.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, bro. No. Oh, yeah. There's Roasted. Good. Camaro. Good. Finn. Good. Come on, Antel. Come on, Antel. Come on, Rio. Bro Wilson. Oh, he's in. All right. Good, bro. All right. 3 more. Yeah, I don't see Robert. He's not going to make it. Oh, there we go. All right, we're on the front starting grid here. It's going to be lights out racing here at Abu Dhabi. Oh, boy. Antel and finish, boy. And we're off. Lights out, baby. Woo! Antel with a great start. Finn on the outside. There's Fenoyo looking on the outside of, on the inside of Finn. Oh, they touch. Oh, Fenoyo and Finn touch here. A little bump there for Fenoyo, but not too much there. Antel trying to run away here. He wants to get as much space between him and Finn as they possibly can. Whoa, Finn making a move. Moving back down the order here. Let's go all the way to the back here. Whoa! Who is that? That's Fly High in the Mercedes. And the back here, Mr. B and Bro Wilson. So Mr. B in last spot here in the Sahara. Not happy about his not able to qualify in the Haas, but certainly will give it his best shot, hopefully, tonight. Cars are winding down from the long straightaway here. Let's go back up to the front. Oh, Antel diving it in. Whoa. That's got to be a little bit of lag there, yeah. And here comes Finish Boy right behind him. So these two have separated themselves. Finn knows he's got to stay close to Antel. And there's the 2 Toro Rosso drivers right there. Look at that, yeah. Tell you what, let's go on board with Toro Rosso driver number... Oh, Eric Garcia getting passed there by Fenorio, his teammate here. On board now with Eric. Whoa, JBD knocking on his back door, Rio right behind him. So Antel's going to lead him around from lap 1 here. Oh.
Antel slid a little bit.
Oh, boy. Antel definitely likes to drift that car out here. Sector 3 accident, where's it at? Oh, it's one of the Haas around here. That's going to be Camaro Jr. He's around. He's back straight again, but wow. Robert didn't make the session. Dang it, Robert. Robert CCS, Mr. Spectacular, not making the last race here. Unfortunate for Robert. So Camaro Jr. looks like he's pointing in the right direction. He said he had a fast car, just not maybe a little bit too fast for his liking. Got loose and got turned around here. Let's move up the order here a little bit here. So what are we doing here? Okay, here we go. So Bro Wilson in a P11. We're going to try to make a move here on Mr. B. Mr. B up 2 spots here to P10. 1.87 back from the leader. Let's look at spectate mode here and get all the times going here. Gap to leader. What is our next? Disable, full, and enabled. All right, there's a telemetry on the board now. So moving up now is Mr. B now in P10, as I said before, 12.279 back from the leader. And the Sahara Force India. Family Motorsports #1 driver, not able to qualify. Had some issues with connectivity, and so he's in the Sahara Force India. Whoa! Yeah, he's going to let that bother him. I know it is. He's during the whole race. It's going to let that bother him. Roasted 236. You got to be able to overcome these things. You got to just be able to be mentally liquid. You know, like Bruce Lee said, when you need to be water, be water. When you need to be air, be air. If they gave you a dud, then be that dud. You know, but be the best dud you can. And you know, it is what it is. And hopefully he'll give it some hell. Roast out, moving around here. P9, 11 seconds back. Got that. You know, people. I've gotten letters from people in France saying that I didn't say the name Renault correctly. They don't like the way I say Renault. They hate it the way I say Renault. That's the way it's not the way they say it. They say I can't. Yeah, I can't say that.
Renault.
That's too gay for me. That's too gay for me. Oh. You know, no. I'm sorry. I just Renault. Roaster crossing the stripe here. 10.894 is his distance. Not bad. Fly High, Jeremy Pope. I tell you what, Fly High is one of the better open wheel drivers that I've had last season. This season he didn't join us that much. He was working during the Saturday night races, so he's here now for the last race. Jeremy Pope winning a couple of GP2 races last season. Whoa! Donnie stop it! Slap on the wrist there, a 3-second penalty. But Jeremy's definitely been a fun driver to watch. Oh, giving Donnie a little bump there. Woo! Oh, in the wall, Rio! Part of the wall, Rio 1974. Oh, what is this? Oh no, Rio out of the race already. Sponsored driver from Project Estrada. Game over. Windownet still up with that machine as Rio 1974 has dumped it into the wall here. He was talking about dumping it into the first corner there, but sector flags are out here as Rio has wadded that thing up and knocked it pretty off that car. He should be coming back to the pits here early. Oh my lord! Wow, let me get him up in the booth here 1 second and see what happened. He may or may not want to join us. We'll see here. Rio, where is he? Right? Yeah. Wow. Unfortunate for Rio. A bad, hard hit there. Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. Antel Rafael taking the early lead here. He wants to lead. It's what he said earlier. He wanted to take command of the race here and do what he needed to do. But wow. Thanks for joining us tonight. Six Gun Johnny and Jet Pilot broadcasting live right here, watching the Abu Dhabi race here for the final race, final Grand Prix of the 2017 season on Project Cars. Excuse me, on PlayStation Network. Why do I keep saying Project Cars? I'm not sure. But yeah, PlayStation. So Antel, Rafael Sabo, the fastest man in motorsports simulation, getting somewhere in a big hurry. As Spaceboy has dropped a spot. What? Whoa, hold on. That can't be. It can be. So Fenorio has got around Finn, which I told him to do if he wanted to win. But then he said I have Antel. So he did get around. So he's on his way. Hopefully Fenorio can do something tonight with this newfound position here. We'll see what happens. Real hard hit, man. What happened to the Ferrari number 2 driver?
I don't know, Mike. It just said my controller was disconnected.
Wow.
I had no idea what happened, and I got back to work. I waited for the car to get on the straightaway. I pressed the start button, and I pressed the gas, and it just spun out. So I don't know, technical issues. It's too bad.
Wow, what a way to finish your last race of your life in the wall. That's not how we wanted to end it. Yeah, Danica Patrick. That's not how we wanted to end it. But we see you on the Project Cars platform from time to time. How about that?
Yeah, probably not. But
probably not.
Everything, man. Yeah, no. Thanks to redlineit.com, where I'll be on Strata and Juan, Adidas, and Audica.
There you go,
Good
man.
Real there, fellas. I'm gonna jump out of this party. I'm gonna do some laundry.
There you go, brother. God bless you, man. Thank you so much, Rio, man. Sorry about what's happening here, man. Wow, unfortunate.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, Rio 1974. Yeah, wow, what a way to watch our best driver go out, man. Unfortunate, man. I know he's not a happy guy, but that's how you do it. That's how real champions are, man. They'll come in here and give a good word and then move on, man. But again, MVD, man, most valuable driver of the year, or for a lifetime, in my opinion, man. Definitely coming out of retirement and getting it done here with Finnish Boy. Wow, man. Wow. I just have a rotten taste in my mouth, Jet, with that. Yuck. That's terrible, man. That is terrible. So Finn's got to hold it down here for Ferrari. Finn needs a new teammate, Jet. What do you think? You think you could fit in? You think you look good in that Ferrari?
I think he does. I think we've got a long way to go yet in this race.
I'm talking about you. What about you? Would you think you'll look good in this Ferrari?
Oh, I bet anybody would look good in a Ferrari. Right?
Finn's going to need a teammate next year. But yeah, you never know.
Yep.
No.
Well, if you want to test that theory, check out the Fat Guy in a Ferrari on YouTube.
Now stop it, bro. Shameless plugs, bro. Shameless plugs. No, yeah, he does have a video called Fat Guy in a Ferrari. I've watched them several times. They make me laugh every time. Yeah. All right. So Finn trying to get his way around here. 3.853 back. Yep. Let's see here. Let's move on down here. Talk about somebody else here. Eric Garcia. The West Coast Connection, Eric Garcia from Coast to Coast Racing. Fenorio's teammate. Where's Fenorio at P2? So yeah, both these guys definitely got their car dialed in. Malaysia was probably their worst race, or Eric's worst race. And then race before this, he lagged out right at the start, or his car wouldn't go. So he's not wanting to not finish tonight. He definitely wants to finish he wants to finish well and get some good points on the board. Eric Garcia's been a solid, well-rounded driver. Very quick. Speaking of which, let's take our ministry of speeds, crank it up right around here with Eric as he takes us around Abu Dhabi. And see where he's got, what he's got cooking in the oven of speed here. Eric Garcia on deck. I'm going to grab you some coffee. I'll be right back.
Yep. And Don Rafael continues to lead the laps and lead the pack on the track tonight. Definitely has the car dialed in tonight. Little fishtail. Continues to lead the pack.
I'll wait for my coffee to heat up here. Wallace knocked down something over here. Big old crash here. All right, so Eric, good job from Eric. I heard him slow down a little bit. Do you have any issues? I heard something going on there with his motor. Was he throttling? I heard some weird throttling. No rhythmic sounds, you know. It's all right, Wallace. Who was it? Who knocked that thing over? Go ahead, I'm sorry. So Fly High, bringing up P5 now. Not too bad for Jeremy. 15.616 back. He's hanging in there. He said he wanted to race tonight. Definitely bring what he got. Again, a great battle at Monaco with Rosta 236 in the rain. Epic battle. Then another epic battle with Robert CCS at Brazil last season. So Jeremy's definitely one for excitement. I think his most memorable moment was in the Project Cars platform on the Project Cars 1. We had a full. It was Australia versus. No, I take that back. It was in our GT3 series. We had some of the top GT3 drivers in simulation there, and into turn 2, I think it was, or turn 3, Jeremy spun in front of the field and collected almost the entire field. Oh yeah. Oh my God, dude. That stream is out there still somewhere. It's on my Facebook page. I'm in my YouTube channel. But oh my God, talk about craziness. I mean, that has got to be one of the most exciting series that we've had out there, man. Was the GT3 series, the Gunslinger GT3 series, and Jeremy, that was one of his most memorable moments. But he's also had some good drives, some really great drives, battling it out, man. I mean, this guy can really drive when he focuses and stays focused. But we'll see how he does tonight. 55 laps is a long way. He got 8 down. He's got a long way to go. All right, let's talk about the P6 driver, Donnie Stabbits, the Stabinator. That's right, Donnie from the Buffalo area. Don's Auto Body is his sponsor. That's right, Donnie said come by the shop, say hi. He said wreck your car on purpose if you're in the Buffalo area, just so you can come by and fix it. Donnie said stop on by, we have a chat. Yeah, for sure. Great guy, man. Fantastic family man. Fantastic driver. Donnie can do some things with these cars that no one else can. He's definitely got a big heart, caring guy, and I mean, I can't say enough good things about Donnie, man. I had the opportunity to become friends with his brother, Scott. As a matter of fact, I'm about to send Scott a link right now. He was amazed at Donnie's world down here. Scott had never really been involved with that. Didn't know what Donnie actually did. So I sent him a couple links. He was like, holy smoke, man, this is wild, man. But Yeah, I'm glad families get to look into the lives of some of these people, you know, and get a chance to see what they're doing here. I'm looking up Scott's name here, right here. SCO. Oh, here we go. Oh, who are you looking at here? Who are you looking at?
Raphael.
Okay. Oh, Antel.
He's feeling some pressure from
Fenorio. Whoa!
Yeah,
Fenorio trying to put the pressure on Antel. Yeah. Oh no! Oh boy!
He's down to half a second. Nope, he's less than that now.
On board now with Fenorio. On board now with Fenorio, looking at Antel. Wow. Yeah. DRS is open. He's got him right here. He can take the inside. Antel's running the wide line. He closes the door quick. He's going to make Fenorio pass on the outside. He's going to want to make Fenorio go wide. He's going to run him wide. Fenoria's going to try to roll the dice. Oh, they're right there. Will they touch? Oh, no. Antel spins around. Oh, no. Oh, no. They touched Fenorio. Antel, Raphael, former league mates of Garage League Racing, battling it out there. Antel got pushed out of the way by Fenorio. Fenorio can't probably believe it. Oh, I know Antel can't believe it. Finn's like, holy smoke, look at this battle. Oh, man. So Finn's now on the back boot with Fenorio. Fenorio's running like a scalded cat. He's got to get away now. Oh, my God. Whew. Excitement, excitement, excitement. Yeah, baby. Oh, holy smoke. That's how fast it happens here in F1. Just like that. Antel still holding on, but 4.455 back. He must be 4 miles back. Oh, man. Wow, what a race. What a battle that was, man.
Right.
You got to tell me when that happens again. Oh, so Finn's coming in. Finn is coming in now, getting off those Ultra Softs, and definitely going to put on a fresh set of maybe Super Softs. I'll see what he goes here for. We'll find out. Let's see here. Wow. So Antel getting dumped by his former league mate. Oh, so Finn's out. Quick stop from the Finnish juggernaut. Yeah, wow, man. Wow. Wow. Whew.
Once this gets posted, have to go back and watch that move.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, it takes some. Oh, look at that! Finn's getting passed on the outside. Who's that? That is somebody in the side with the wheel. That's got to be oh, he takes it. That's fly high. Wow. So Jeremy was trying to hold on to that spot from Finnish boy. He couldn't do it. Oh man, Finn's not gonna have an easy night tonight, boy. I'll tell you what. Jeremy Pope was batting him hard. There comes Rosta. Oh boy. So Finn's back here with the Wolves. Yeah, look at that. Woo, man. He's got to go. He's got to go. Look at that. Slides it into the corner there. Jeremy, no slide. Great exit. Finn's running hard. He's got those tires cold. He's got to get them out and get some heat in them and get some grip. And there in front of him is going to be, I don't know who that is. Let's see here. Oh, that's, who's in that Mercedes there in front of Antel? I mean, in front of Finn. Is that a lap car? It's not a lap car. It's Bro Wilson, right, bro? What are you in, bro? He's driving. It's all right. Let him drive. Wow. Wow. So Fenorio's taking
McLaren.
Okay, good. All right. So, keep it on the wall there. Antel with a great save right there. Almost drove it into the wall on exit there. He lost a second on that little spin there. Take it easy, Antel. Take it easy, buddy. Oh, yeah. He's up to second. Yeah. Yikes. Oh, I don't want to watch him no more because he's lagging. Oh, he scares me, man. He terrifies me. I'll watch him afterwards. Oh, some of his moves are just horribly terrifying for me. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get him on the PlayStation network here. Where is he? I'll put down with Fenorio, trying to run, trying to get somewhere in a big hurry. Seventh gear. He's got yellow fuel light flashing here. He's got to get off that wrench. He's on lean now, but you know he was running full wrench to keep up pace with those guys to make the pass. Man, wow. So Antel with a 3-second time penalty. He doesn't want to get excited. We want to keep him slow. Slow down, buddy. Easy now. Here we go. Easy. Let me get him wound up here. All right, back at it. Fenorio, the top step here, 12 of 55. Man, I'll tell you what, nobody behind it.
Coming in.
Antel's coming in the pits this year. There he is, Antel Sabo, the fastest man in motorsport simulation, going to get a second wind here. Put a pair of Ultra Softs. He's going to run hard. There's Fenorio, Toro Rosso leading 1-2 here. Woo!
What a pit stop.
What a stop. That was lightning quick there by the Red Bull driver. Wow. Yikes. Out. Here they go. Who's this coming on the corner here? That's Donnie. That's Donnie. He's going to try to beat Antel out. He's going to try to get in front of Antel. He does. Donnie Staubitz picking him up and putting him down. Working his way around and down the long straightaway here. Let's take a look back. Oh, there's Antel right there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Right on his tail.
Oh, yeah, he's going to try to take Antel's going to try to take him here, man. You know, he's not going to want to wait. He's going to want to go, and these drivers in front of him got to know that. Yeah, he's going to come. He's going to try to come big and deep. Look at that. Look at that. I'm talking about right in there, man. Woo!
He is.
Woo! Oh, you got to run. Look at that run. Oh, my God. There he goes around. No. Donnie's not giving him any room. Not making it easy for him.
Same corner.
He's got him. He's got him. He's got him. Wow.
Yep, does now. Yep.
Wow. Now watch Antel just drive away. Wow, Staubitz scored the 3-second penalty for moving over for Antel. They should give him a penalty for that. Wow. I tell you, man, Antel is just—he's the real deal, man. A lot of these guys, you know, they may not like him because he's so fast. I'm not talking about my guys, but you know, sim racing as a whole, you know, it's hard to accept somebody that's this good. You know, they want to shut him out. They want to shut him out, put him away, you know, and discount him. But you know, he plays on the PlayStation Network. That's had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
He's gone. Look at that. Gone. Yeah. Gone. All right, let's move on down here. Family Motorsports number one driver. He's moving up from last place now up to P8. So I guess he's focusing and doing the best he can. Little B down to P10 after spinning out early, leading some of the race. Well, no, he didn't lead. He was up in the front though for a second. And yeah, for a second. But you know what? A second is better than nothing at all, because last season he wouldn't even have been close to the front unless he was getting passed by the leaders. You know, now he's actually fighting for a spot up there. You know, and like I said earlier, that's just amazing, man, to watch somebody develop that quick, that fast, you know, and that much progress, man. I mean, this is fantastic. It's fantastic.
The speeds these cars travel a half a second.
Oh my God.
A good ways.
Yeah. So 4 or 5 seconds is, you know, might as well be 4 or 5 miles. Right. But my coffee is ready. I know it is. So this is happening here. Let's move around here and find somebody to whoa! Right here, Jamie D, Bo Wilson, and Camaro Jr. Oh, brother, bro, didn't tell me he was in a scrap here for a spot. So 9th, 10th, and 11th here, all beating down on each other here. Let's go on board here with Little B as Bro Wilson trying to apply the pressure here. And the McLaren, Honda McLaren. So that said, here we'll go on board with Jamie D and watch this battle for the furthest. I'll be right back and grab me my coffee. It should be ready, and there you go.
All right.
I'll leave you in capable hands. Whoa! Oh, sorry about that.
We've got quite a race back here in the 8th, 9th, and 10th positions tonight. Everybody seems to be maintaining their spots on the track. There's a lot of fighting going on. Antel Raphael just passed Fly High, moved into 4th position. Working his way back up to the front of the pack again. position 3 car. And Anton Raphael moves up to 2nd position. And 3.4 seconds behind 1st place. Now Raphael continues to gain on P1 from the P2 position. I'm sure Finn knows that he's back there and that he's coming.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. We're still on JVD here. What has happened here? What do we got going on?
Yeah, Antal Raphael's in 2nd place now.
Okay. There he is. 2.404 back. Moving fast and moving forward, man. I'm telling you, Antal, he's going to come. He's going to try to bring that pain to finish. Yeah, did he pass Fenorio, or did Fenorio pit and he passed him in the pit?
No, I think he passed him on the track, I believe.
Probably told him he was number 1 in no uncertain terms either as he passed him by. Give him the old, you're number 1 button. Uh-oh. There, see, he starts lagging again when we start watching him, so let me get off him again. I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, he does. He starts skipping when I start watching him. I don't know. All right, so Fenorio back now, 8.342 off the mark here. What a brilliant pass there by Fenorio. I don't want to say that was kosher with Antal, but man's got to do what a man's got to do, man. And sometimes this is the last race of the season. He's put out all the stops here, man. It's not like he's going to hurt any points or anything like that. He's got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So to make a move like that, and getting underneath Antal and giving Antal a little, Antal closed the door on him as well. So, I would just say that's hard racing. I wouldn't call that so much as a dirty foul because these guys don't play like that. They don't spin each other out. I've never seen one of my drivers do that on purpose or intentionally without either giving the spot back or, apologizing for it later. They've all done that, on air and live. And so, with all respect, I could probably say with all honesty that he didn't do that on purpose. But, it is what it is. And if I were Antal, man, I'd have some security around that Fenorio trailer. Or should I say if I was Fenorio, I'd have some security around my trailer after the race here, man, because Antal might be coming to have a talk with you. So Fenorio diving into the stadium complex here.
The distance between P1 and P2 keeps getting shorter and shorter.
Yes, it does. 1.334 is the gap here. Antal Raphael, full rich. He's got he's down 1.6. He's spent. Oh my God, he's bingo fuel. He cannot finish the race at this point. He'd be a lap and a half short. So again, a little jackhammer action there. I hate that. I'm gonna move up to Finn here. Let me see. Let's go aboard with Finn and take a look back here with the joystick. You can, if you're using your controller, you can put your joystick to the right there, back all the way. Your right joystick, and just tilt it back. You can look back. And you can actually see what Antal is doing behind Finn, from Finn's perspective. Right now, Finn's got a great line. Here comes Antal. He dives it in deep, boy, and just takes those corners like nobody's business.
All right. And he's under a second now.
He's way under a second.
He won.
9.18. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That's what a fresh set of Ultra Sauce will do for you, my friends. Bring you from the back to the front. In the capable hands of a guy like Antel. Tell you what, if I was ever in an accident in Auckland, New Zealand, I would want Antel to be my ambulance driver. So Finn, trying to get somewhere, not looking back. Now, if anybody's unshakable, it's this man right here. I've seen the best at his back door. Finn has just held him off, time and time again. He's not going to look back. He's not going to make any mistakes. Oh, what happened? Antel, look at another look. Big stabs right here. Yep.
Antel.
I think somebody just disconnected.
Jamie. There's Antel taking a look on the outside.
Yep.
Oh, Finn's going to let him go.
And
they're side by side into the final corner. Antel just squeaks by. So he's back in front. Antel Rafael taking the lead back again from Finish Boy. Wow. So now Finn's in the DRS zone. This could be payback, but he's not close enough, I don't think. So Ferrari, driver number 2 out early on, mechanical issue, and now Ferrari driver number 1, our world champion and Constructors' Cup champion, falling to the side here as Antel is bringing some serious pain to the table here, man. I mean, just, whoo! I mean, I'm telling you, Antel, from the back to the front, and back again is this song. I'll tell you, we're actually trying to get Antel a U.S. visa to come down here and to try to race in real life. He'll be staying here with me, so it's a lot of paperwork. Oh yeah, it's a lot of paperwork, and I look forward to having the young man over here, man. He's 22 years old, and so he can sure teach me a lot of things that I don't know about sim racing, and I can show him how to do business here in the mean streets of San Antonio, boy. Yeah, man. On that Mexican Badlands. We got a bunch of drivers around here, though, from Circuit of the Americas. A couple of GT3 drivers. Ben Keating, of course, an LMP driver, a GT3 driver in the Le Mans series. Who else we got around here? Stephanie Anderson. We got a couple other people around here from this area that are just... Gottsacker. He lives here in San Antonio. So a lot of these guys, champions and winners, we can get Antel involved with somebody around here for sure. Yeah. He's got a tremendous record online. It's all visible. Most of his wins are still on YouTube. He's got a gigantic YouTube page, gigantic YouTube following. I think his Facebook page has like 9,000 people following him.
Wow.
For real.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a crazy 5,000 or something like that. It's some outrageous amount. I'm like, hey, yo, share some of that love, man.
Yep.
But Antel is he's directed me in a lot of ways, in the way I present the ministry, and he's kept me in a check, so to speak. If I get out of line here. So what do we got here? Antel getting around. Who is that? Somebody there, lap car, slowing down there. Whoa, letting Antel get by there. That is going to be who's that? Bro Wilson. Okay, gotcha. The McLaren, the Bro Wilson. Oh, on the inside, Finish Boy. Woo! Whoa! A little offline there. Yeah, he's a little offline there. Good job, bro. Good job. Bro Wilson moving all the way here as the lap car is finally going a lap down after almost midway. We'll be cross flags here shortly. As the evening falls and the night commences. What do you think so far, buddy? Jet, what are you liking? What are you not liking?
I think the last race is living up to what we thought it was going to be.
Absolutely, really absolutely. Good. Lots of action going on here.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Full of action, drama. Excellent driving. Great attitudes, for the most part.
Excellent driving and me.
And Bro Wilson, yeah. Come on, bro. Bro Wilson likes to interject a lot of times. He comes without a filter and he edges that scratch. But, I tell you what, you got to love you some bro. For real. You got to love you some Dennis Graham, man. I mean, this guy has got to be one of the most genuine and original outspoken members or drivers I know on sim racing. He's definitely got an opinion about a lot of things, and, he may not always agree with it, but he certainly is very opinionated. So we'll let that go. All right. So what are we watching here?
Well, you don't have to agree, but everyone's got to be wrong every now and then, right?
That's right. Certainly right about that. So Mr. B down a lap, and Bro Wilson in. Oh, actually, Bro Wilson's the first car lap down. So Mr. B going to be the next car to fall by the wayside here. Maybe. Hope not. In front of him, 20 seconds is going to be Little B. Family Motorsports was looking for a better finish than this, but it's not over yet. They still got halfway to go.
Plenty of time left.
Plenty of time left. He's got that thing down there. He's working it. He's feeling it. Mr. B, go! A little bit too hard there, buddy. Yeah, he's just trying to drive. That's all. He's just trying to get somewhere. Family Motorsports, man. I'll tell you what. These guys right here, they actually let our guys name their team. They threw out a bunch of names out there, and Family Motorsports is the winner. And so that's what they got, man. I mean, great bunch of guys, man. I mean, great bunch of guys. Mr. B and Little B, always good for a slab of truth on your plate that you may not want to eat, but they'll certainly lay one down for you, man. I'll tell you what. They'll certainly lay one down for you. Yeah, butchers. I'm going to call them the butchers because they'll lay down a slab quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mr. B, get it just jerked around in there. He doesn't make love. He just has wild monkey sex. Woo! I tell you what, you got to be a dancer, man. You got to have some kind of rhythm to drive F1. You got to have some kind of mojo about you, man. I mean, F1's not an easy sport, man, especially the speeds they're racing. The tracks seem to get smaller. Look at this turn he's making in here. I mean, he's over 130 miles an hour. It looks like he's, it's just rotating the car like
Sunday
nothing.
Drive.
Yeah.
Sunday drive.
I mean, that's crazy, man. I mean, you got to appreciate open wheel F1 for what it is. It takes a lot of skill to get one of these things around the track at pace. I'm glad to hear that you're progressing well on your career mode there.
I am. I'm enjoying it. I really am.
Have you got any hard battles yet? Have you done any wheel-to-wheel action?
Yes. I've entered some of that, and it's been interesting. I'm okay though. I'm sitting here as I'm thinking. I'm grinning at the same time. You don't see that, but
right.
But, no, I'm enjoying the F1.
I'm glad. I'm glad. It's an acquired taste to say the least. A lot of these guys, Americans as a whole, just don't embrace motorsports like Europeans, obviously. And that's a shame.
Especially, I think especially the F1. Don't you?
Right. Well, now a little bit more because it's been a little more popular here in the States now, with the Circuit Americas and stuff.
Yes.
But racing as a whole, they think NASCAR is the pinnacle. Come on, man! I used to race NASCAR. I got 3 world championships in NASCAR. But I could not wait to get out of that car and come into one of these cars once I found out where the real action was. And it's right here, man. I mean, you got night racing. You got, imagine in an LMP or a Class C monster LMP car cruising down the Mulsanne at 2 o'clock in the morning in a driving rainstorm. Pitch black. I mean, oh my God. Now that is the juice, baby. That is the juice, man. NASCAR don't even run in the rain. When they do, they spin around. So it's just, that's really not driving, man. You're not showing me anything. You're making a left turn all day long is not going to get it done for me. Sorry, NASCAR guys out there, but that's just the truth. So great drive by Mr. B getting it around here. Let's move around here a little bit. Let's see what we got going on here. Back up front, Antel. 4.472 back here. He's definitely put a gap between him and Finn. Finn has definitely put a gap between him and Fenorio. Fenorio 13.613. Relegated to a P3 podium again. Well, he knew what was going to happen here when Antel came in the room and Finn was in here. He asked me 2 nights ago, what are they doing? And they're coming. Are they coming? And they are. Antel's now 2.7 laps of fuel out of winning the race here. Yeah, so as it stands right now, it doesn't really matter. All this is for nothing. Finn can just stay right here and win. Wow. Do I need any help with commentary? Grunty Tortoise. He's actually a really good guy, man. He's like 17 years old, I think. He races Formula 3000, and is friends with some of the best Formula 1 drivers in the world. Yeah, for real. You know, I was like, wow, what an amazing life. So, hang on one second here. All right. From time to time, I send messages across the streams to some of our drivers, reminding them of certain things. So basically, I'm doing just that at the moment. Oh, I better get off him. Yeah. I hate watching that. Let's go on board here with Brother Bro as he crosses the stripe here at Marina. Bro, I'll tell you what, you're our in-car reporter for tonight. What are your thoughts of running around here in last place, and what are your thoughts on the track so far?
It's lonely back here.
Yeah, lonely back here.
And I really should maybe trust my own crappy setup versus getting one off the web at the last second and trying to adjust to that.
Oh no. Yeah, you might have done well doing that. Yeah. So, what's the track conditions like? Is it grip out there still?
Not for me with my setup. I put the front downforce up the last pit stop. Well, not really going much faster, even though I got the wing damage repaired, but I think I got a little, who was it? Maybe Blodgett. We
I saw that.
Touched wheels a little bit.
By the way, you're not going to finish the race. You're 0.4042 out of contention there. You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta run on lean here for a little bit and save some gas.
No, I don't. I got 0.4 in the bank.
Oh, in the bank, no, it says negative.
I'm left already, man. I'm gonna get left again. I can go
you're right.
Rich, man.
You're right. You're sure right. I forgot about that. Well, you're our first car lap down.
You gotta get your fuel calculations correct for the blue flag group back here.
There you go. Oh man, the back marker club.
Racing team.
Blue flag racing.
Back marker racing.
Finn's coming in. All right. Oh, let's go on board now with Finn. Here we go. On board now with Finn, the Ferrari driver. Quick stop here. Oh, he's out. Whoa, that was not as quick as Antil's, but still pretty good. Pretty good. Had some trouble there on the right rear, I think it was. Slow getting that wheel on there, but he's out. Now let's see here what's going on. 21-3 is his number here. And, oh, look at that. Here he comes. Here comes the lap car of Bro Wilson. Oh. So Finn, Bro just lets him go. Says, I ain't even try to hold you up. He's gone. All right. So who's Finn's next target? It's going to be Fenorio. 14 back. Fenorio, yeah. So I wonder if, let's see here. Let's take a look at Fenorio and see what his, between lap 16 and 24 pits. We are well past that, 25 laps now. So Fenorio has not pitted yet. He's got 3.32 in the bank of fuel. So he saved up enough fuel to finish here a little bit. And yeah, he can run full rich here shortly. Diving it into the twisty bits here. I like this section of the track. It's really fun. The entrance to Sector 3. Oh, that coffee's good, boy. Damn, I make some good coffee. I'll tell you what. So why did you get around here? 25 of 55. Whoa.
Whoops.
What happened? Oh. I saw somebody get ready to go up here. One of the Red Bull drivers coming in here. Antonio Rafael in the pit. Here he goes. He's on. Oh, he's on the softs, the super softs. He's out. So he's changed tire compound. He's legit. He's good to go to the finish here. Is he going to try to take it all the way? He may. If anybody's going to roll the dice like that, it's going to be Antel. He's certainly capable of doing that. Don't hit the wall. Grunty Torres has left this session. Yeah, sorry, Grunty.
Fenorio just took first.
Fenorio back out in the front here. Go ahead. Talk to me, what? Talk to me, bro.
Oh, I was just going to say, I thought you guys were looking at my bobble. I don't know why you guys be watching me, but
we were.
I'll tell you the reason for my bobble. I was checking my fluid settings, specifically trying to see if I had any whiskey left in my
fluid settings. The antifreeze. Yeah, hey, I got you. All right, well, just don't stop on the track there like Hemiata one day. He spilled his drink, and he said, I pulled over to clean up my drink, and I got disqualified. We're not supposed to stop on the track at F1. Well, that's just stupid! He never came back, so, yeah, what can I tell you? Don't spill your drink, bro. So Fenorio out front, 3.853 in front of Antel. Antel's already stopped there. Fenorio has not. Fenorio on the softs. He can go a couple more laps. Does he want to? That's the question. I don't know. Antel now 3.6 back. So Finish Boy 7.6 7.5 now back. Let's go on board with Finn here. So he's already pitted. He's good to go. So Antel's just responding to what Finn's doing and keeping out front of him here in front of him, and yeah, definitely making some good time there, man. I mean, he's got in front of Finn here, and oof. Oh, Finn's already won enough of these things already, man. He's a world champion. What are you talking about? Yep. Actually, Finn wants to win. He wants to win every time. Crossing the stripe here. Does he pick up any time? He does pick up a spot. It's Fenorio in the pit here. Let's take a look at Anthony Johnson. A slow, pitiful stop here. We've seen paint dry faster than Anthony can get out of that pit. Holy smoke.
Antel takes first again.
There it is. Back up to 4.4 second gap. So things are back to where they play out. And Fenorio back down 14 seconds here. So Finn has made up about 3 1,000ths, 100, should I say? No, 1,000ths, that's right. And so he's made up a little time, but not much. It was at 4.5, I think it was, when the pitting cycle started. So, what can I tell you? ParadaDeLastrada.com, that's where it's at Adidas and One Nautica. Thank you for joining us late in the season. Actually, Adidas, really appreciate you guys coming on board. Hopefully, you'll join us next season for some of this 2000 F1 or 8. Should I back up a little bit? F1 2018 season. Where that coffee's kicking in now, boy. Woo! Yeah! Got a sweat going. Yeah! I'll tell you what. Yeah. Wallace the dog watching some of this racing here. He likes the Toro Rosso drivers. I don't know why. His tail wags every time he sees that Toro Rosso come up. Maybe they smell like him. I don't know. Who knows? Wallace the dog. All right. So Eric Garcia now P4 Fenorio P3 Toro Rosso holding down the fourth and fifth. Excuse me, the third and fourth. No, I was right. Yeah, third and fourth spot. Behind the two faster gentlemen here, Finish Boy and Antel. Yeah, I'm telling you, these two guys would be up front if these other two guys weren't in the room. They'd be winning. They'd be dominating here. They're just that good. So you got a lot of mountains to climb here, Jet. You know, right now you're looking at the Himalayas. You know, you know, you're definitely looking at that. These guys have definitely got a lot of pace. They'll share with you just about anything, man. You know, during the week. They're really good guys, man. All these guys have been a tremendous asset in one way or the other to me, with either advice or you know, something else. So Eric crosses the stripe, doesn't pick up any time here. 29.280 is his separation between P1. All right, moving on down here. Jeremy Pope still hanging on that P5 spot. 38 seconds back now, crossing the stripe of the Mercedes-Benz. That was Jeremy in the Mercedes, okay. The Benzo. Hurtling through space and time here. Look at that line he's going to take here. Rolls out of the braking way in the 50-foot mark here. Twisted around through the stadium complex and on the horseshoe here. Oh, it looks like Mr. B's car pushing it wide. Woo! Couldn't get that thing to turn. So it's like dancing with a fat girl. Yeah, it's like being in a centrifuge, you know. Trying to pick up speed, you know, you go way out there, pulls you way out there. Braking hard into the, I forgot what section this is called here. I should go look it up on my track map right here. I sure do like it though, man. These buildings are just fabulous, man. Way out here in the desert of Abu Dhabi. I think race start time temperature was 100 plus degrees here. Oh yeah, that's just the ambient air temperature. The track temperature is, you know, 120, 130 degrees easy. That's what it is. That Circuit of the Americas for a World Endurance start. 127 degrees was track temperature. Talk about scorching hot, man. You wouldn't walk across the street barefooted like that. I tell you what, you'd be running.
Right.
Full on. So getting that car rotated, fly high. Jeremy Pope from Philadelphia. He's trying to make a podium finish here. His last race for the 2018 season. I don't think he's run an entire race with us this season, but last season it certainly was a GP2 champ, or a hero, should I say. Did really well, and was looking forward to him coming on to the new season here, but fortunately for him, work got in the way, and yeah. So Jeremy's doing his thing right now tonight for the last race, and hopefully we'll see him in the 2018 platform. Diving it into the stadium complex. I tell you, it's just a joy to watch these guys drive. No assist too, guys. Remember, there's no anti-lock brakes, there's no traction control, no stability control. It's all driver and adjustable brake bias. They can't do anything other than adjust the front wing, and that's it, baby. So, yeah, that's a whole nother. I couldn't even get her on the track one lap, and I smashed my car on the wall. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, let's move on back down a little bit more here. What do we got going here? So, Bro Wilson, excuse me, Mr. B, and now the second car lap down here. Let's move on down to Mr. B here. Yeah, okay. And work back up here. So now, what does he got here? He got about 14-second gap between him and Little B. Well, 14 seconds is 14 miles, man. Where's Little B at? Let's see here. It looks like his car's ghosting. Is he even in the room? Little B might be out of it. I don't know. Sponsored by Trojan Mini. It's going to be Little B. 1.17587 back. All right. So Family Motorsports holding down 8th and 9th. Not where they wanted to finish, but we'll see how that works out. Sasquatch Motorsports driver against his next season's teammate right here. Roasted 236, battling it out here with Donnie Staubitz. Donnie coming down from Staubitz Motorsports to Sasquatch Motorsports Racing here, and see what they can do next season. Both these guys have got about the same speed and personality, really laid back, chilled out guys, so they should be a great pair together. You know, there'll be no conflict here with the personalities and forthcoming of information, because these guys definitely want to win. Rose says he's a gun ready to shoot, man. I'm telling you, boy, Hedgie Deeds is a good bullet, and it's on. He is ready to go. He's dialed in, he's focused, he's understanding the dynamics of the game and the car. And I think he's got a big future here in Formula One, definitely IndyCar. Donnie the same way. Donnie's already got that edge, racing for iRacing World Championships in the Craftsman Truck Series. Fortunately, he didn't make it because he had to take care of some family business. But still, I mean, come on, man. That's a whole world in itself here. He comes over here to the ministry and runs a bunch of wet races with us, and then sharpens his skill level, goes over there and smashes on them. They want to know where he learns how to drive like that. And he said, right here, the Ministry of Speed, man. So Donnie's been a great supporter of us. Very nice, absolutely. And you know, he plugs us where he can. And you know, I couldn't say any more nice things about Donnie. He's a great guy, great family man, and you know, it's always a pleasure and honor to have a guy like him and his caliber to come on board with us and spend their evenings with us. It's a real blessing, man. So yeah, Mr. Staubitz definitely found a home here, and a member for life, gold-plated platinum member. Unlike Bro, who's just a special guest for tonight, you know, limited access special guest. All right. Whoa, Rosta gonna get a penalty there. Look at that, knocking off cones and stuff. Come on now, Ryan. I know he's watching too. I always tell him not to watch the streams, and he does. And every time I start talking about him, he gets all twitchy. So, yeah, I used to mention his name, and he'd crash. See, look at that. He's got that little latency there now, so he's now hearing it now, and so he's going to react. So it's amazing. It's amazing. So you got to focus and dial in that boy in front of him. You got to pass him, tell him who's boss. That's what you need to do. Show him this is my team. You don't listen to me, boy. He's going to dive in deep here. Whoa. I'll tell you what, let's stay on board here with Ryan Wingate. Roast at 236. The locksmith from Boise, Idaho, trying to pick his way to victory lane. Can he do it? Sponsored by Dow Glassworks. Happy, joy, diving into the stadium complex here. Donnie Staubitz doesn't want to look back. Run his line there. There you go. He's closing the gap here. Yeah, baby. Step the throttle. Oh, he slides around. The old drift move here. Roast at 236. Putting the spurs to her. Donnie running like a scalded cat. Come on now, Donnie. Roast on full rich. Woo! Got the afterburners on. Diving in deep here. Breaking it where? Whoa, about the 50-foot mark. Oh, boy. Heating up them front brakes. Look at that. Brake rotors are glowing red. Yeah, baby. Smoking red. Back on board now with Ryan. Can he wind it up and finish this job off here before the lap ends? This is coming into sector 3 here. Donnie, oh, nice move on the inside there. Great job to cut in that corner. Made up a little bit of space here. It's right there on top of Donnie now. Oh, no, it's the goal. Oh, what a save, what a save. I tell you what, this guy's giving us the most spectacular crashes and some of the best saves I've ever seen, man. This guy knows how to crash with class, man, for sure. Oh, for sure, man. I'll go over that later on with you, man. But this guy definitely, definitely a gentleman crasher. Unlike bro who's just a tyrant when crashing. There's already a nice line forming there, man. You can see the marbles off to the side there, some of these corners. You don't want to get off in there, that's for sure. Look at that nice line cutting in right here. Look at that. Oh, a little bit offline there. No rain in the forecast, so nothing's going to get washed away, but yeesh. They're trying to get somewhere in a hurry there. So Donnie has made a little time here as Rosta has mellowed out here and got it back under control. Oh, 3-second penalty for time for Norio. I mean, I'm sorry, for Anto. Now, this is what Finn was alluding to last race. He had to just stay within a certain amount of time of the leader, and he knew that the leader was getting penalties. He was doing the mental calculations himself while he was racing, adding them up and knowing how far of a gap he needed to stay in front of Anto. And Anto's lost some spots that way, so has Donnie. Mr. B has gained some spots that way, just staying within the allotted time of the penalties. So I've seen Anto's name come up there a few times. I don't know what his penalties are. I can look here in a second, but you know, I remember one race we had a couple of penalties. He had almost 20-something seconds of penalties, man. But the game was acting really bad then, so yeah. You never know. You never know. Right. Top three, they gotta stay within, you know, at least within 8 or 9 seconds of each other to get any kind of sorry, Rosta going wide to have any kind of competitive edge against each other, because the speed between the top three are just a breakneck. I mean, they are gone. All right, let's move around here a little bit here. So back up, Donnie made some pace and put some space between him and Rosta here. Whew. Donnie on full rich here. You better slow down there, Donnie. Get back out of that full rich mode. Trying to get away from Rosta. Put it on full rich and try to kick the burners on there. They're Rosta getting a penalty there. Uh-oh. Trying to catch Donnie. Slow it down, son. All right, who's that coming in the pits here? So it's Rosta coming in now. Yep. To pit the Renault of Rosta. Sasquatch Motorsports. Let's see what kind of stuff they got. Wow, nice stop there. Good job. In and out. And he gives it a little gas here. Watch out. And he creeps through. And away he goes. Oh, who's that coming around here? There's Antel. Yeah, there's Antel. Who's in the pits? Oh, Camaro Jr.? Yeah. Camaro. Here comes the leader. Right behind him. Let's go on board with Antel as he comes up on Rosta 236 here. Fenora with a 3-second penalty. What's Antel's? Who's got the fast lap? Do you know? Does it say? Have you caught any of that? Let's see what I say. Look here.
I have not.
There you go. That's the fastest lap right there. Antel Rafael with a 140.127. So 3 seconds off his fastest lap. Fishboy with a 141.135. Fenorio with a 142.050. Eric with a 143.470. Fly High with a 143.261. Those are your top 5. Then it's Donnie, Rosta, Camaro, Mr. B, and Will Wilson. So Rosta staying in front of Antel here for a second, not wanting to yield that spot. I don't blame him. I wouldn't either. I don't want to go a lap down. Let me go back here. Go on board here with Rosta and look back at Antel. I tell you, man, Antel just scares me, man. He just comes in. Whoa. Rosta goes wide there. Yeah. It's bothering him too. You know, he knows that Antel's behind him. And he doesn't want to, make a mistake, and so he'll make a mistake instead. Which I'm trying to get them out of the frame of mind of doing it. It's their job to pass you, as long as you stay within your boundaries and limitations. You have to maintain your own certain pace. It's their job to get around you. And these guys are just. Ryan is just so nice of a guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you got to get mean, man. You got to stay out there. You got to get physical. You got to pull a Fenorio. You got to put your wheel out there, man. Every once in a while. He doesn't like to do that, man. He's got a great personality, man. I don't think he'd push a duck in the water, man. Knowing that he could swim, he still wouldn't push a duck in the water. He's that friendly, man. But there you go. Antel's gone. Wow. Let's find another battle around here. What do we got going here? Oh, who's that? All right. Oh, Fenorio back down to. Let me look at Fenorio here. Who's that behind him? That's Fly Out. No, wait. Who's that behind Fenorio?
Eric Garcia.
Or Eric Garcia. Yeah, Garcia. Sector 3. Who's in Sector 3 around? Is that Camaro Jr.? Maybe Camaro Jr. I'm not sure. I don't see anybody. Everybody's still pointing in the right direction, so that's a good thing. So back up front here with Eric. Eric in the Toro Rosso. P4, Fenorio P3. So they got a podium spot. They want to gain maximum points for the their car choice this coming up here in the next couple of days here. They're going to choose teams and what cars they want to be in. Eric said he likes his car, but I think they're going to move. They're going to try to get a Mercedes or a Red Bull. I'm sure they are, and if they have first choice, I don't know who it is at this moment. I'll tell you what. Let me look at my phone here and look at the points here, and we'll see where things stand. 10:09 Central Standard Time here in the U.S. of A. With a 36 of 55 down.
I just hit the pits.
Jeremy Pope. Jeremy Pope. He's out. Give a shout out here to Hendrik Fly and his missus if they're watching the stream tonight. I want to tell y'all guys thanks a lot. Hendrik, you certainly got your work cut out for you if you're going to mix it up with this rabble. So who is that behind Antel? It's Fly High. I'm watching Antel set sail here. Oh, wrong email. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Points for Brazil. Drivers' Championship, as you know, was won by Scuderia Ferrari and Finnish boy with a whopping 389 points as of last race to South Bronx's 230. So it's just a beratement of pain and suffering he brought upon the field here. Yeah, Finnish boy's a monster. Fenorio 202. Rio finished in P4 with a 191. Now that's of last race. Now I'm sure that's how it's going to finish because Rio did not get to complete this race. Antel 157. Eric Garcia 118. Donnie with a 102. Rosta in 9th with a 67. Stylin with 58. And these Camilo Jr. now in P11. So Mr. B in P13 with 30 points. Donnie down. Oh, Dynamic. Jamie D with P16 with 22 points, and it goes down from there. Bro Wilson even is on here with a 16 point, 19th spot for the Drivers' Championship. But that's already done and decided. Constructors' Cup, as it stands, Ferrari 580 points. Whoo, man, talk about a beatdown. Holy smoke. Red Bull now 372 at Toro Rosso 308. So I don't think I guess Red Bull would have the first choice, and that's going to be Antel and South Bronx, what car they want to be in. Other than the Ferrari, everything's up for grabs. I don't think they're going to want to move. I think they're definitely going to want to stay here. And then it would be the next pick would be Toro Rosso, and so they would have Mercedes and everything underneath that to pick from. Why they would go into something smaller than the Toro Rosso, I would have to. The next logical choice would be Mercedes. You know, but that's just my thought. Maybe they'll stay in the Toro Rosso. They have the same option to do that. So Antel has not got away too far from Jeremy, as Jeremy's a lap down, but he's certainly wanting to stay with Antel. Maybe learn a little something from this man. Follow him around here and try to study his line. But that's like trying to catch the wind. Yeah, I see he lags again. He jumps around every time I look at him. So
it's turned around.
Yep.
Antel's turned around.
Antel, Rafa. Oh, man. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's got some issues here. He's got some issues here, listen. Oh, okay. He's back on it now. Wow. No, those are lap cars that went around.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he's still a P1. So let's see what the gap is here. Hold on. Oh, he's in. He's in. Oh! He's into the wall hard. Antel hard in the wall here. No, Finn takes that spot. Get in there, buddy. Get in there. No, let the game take it. 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 Let the game. There it goes. Let the game take it. Oh no! Oh no! There it is. There it is. Go, 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 go. Oh no! Oh my God! No! What has happened here to Anto Rafael? Wow! Fenorio comes in. So things are happening here. Oh, so he's out. What happened? Wait a minute. Hold on. It kicked him out of the pits.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. So he's showing him way off here on the side here. Let me get off him.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it shows him way out here. He's pulled over. Anto's game is over. Oh, what has happened here? Wow, let's get him up here in the booth. Oh, my God. Unfortunate for Anto Rafael. Fastest man in motorsport simulation. Sponsored driver from Parada de la Estrada. We'll see if we can come up here and have a little chit-chat. Wow. Oh, my God. So that has just effectively taken Anto out and given Finn the overall win here, but maybe 21 seconds is a lot of ground to cover between him and Fenorio. But I'll tell you what, we still have to pick the points here. I mean, we still got a lot of adding up to do here. It's not over yet. Wow.
Finn's in P1 and Fenorio's in P2.
Yep. So Toro Rosso again moving up. That means Eric Garcia's going to have more points in P3. So wow, Eric Garcia now just gets a penalty. Speaking of which, so what is going on with the Mr. B moving over here? As Eric gets around him. But wow, what is happening here? Anto not wanting to come in the pits here. I'm going to come into the booth, I'm sure. A little upset. Wow. Wow, bummer, man. Wow.
Yeah, I think the back end came around on him on the one turn that he was coming through, and then the back end came around and...
Yeah. Wow.
That
was it. Again, running these tires to the ragged edge just makes it so difficult, you know, for these drivers to maintain focus and maintain speed and the pressure they're putting on each other for position and stuff is just amazing. Showing him still in the race here. He's dropping down some spots here. No, he's out. He's out. Watching Rosta 236 under attack now from the Ferrari driver. Finish boy. Rosa doesn't want to go a lap down, but he certainly will. Blue flag's probably waving here as a gap. Second, it will be shortly here. Rosa will certainly comply, but yeah, wow, what a bummer, man. So Rio and Anto out. Wow, man, that's just disheartening. 2018, you better be a lot better than this and stop disconnecting my drivers. I know that. For real. Finish boy about to put the kibosh on Rosta's little minute here in glory. Look at this. Look at the driving line at Finn. His drive is just amazing. Just adjusting his throttle modulation. He's just adjusting everything and working with the track as it develops or underdevelops. There he is right there. Anto, what a heartbreaker, man. Dude, leading dominantly, passing dominantly. What happened, man? Oh my God, dude, no.
Yeah, unfortunately we got a lot of penalties with that as well, so it would have probably ended up being second anyway. But we got a good start. You know, controlled the race pretty much.
Certainly did that.
Well, yeah, we're. Sorry, I couldn't even catch my words here.
That's okay. It's all right. Let me ask you a question. Was it the track? What happened? I mean, the back end looks like it came around. Was
No. There was a setup of the car was having a lot of effect on on the car in general and how it was behaving during the corners. It was really wearing out the tires. So that's why we were struggling. That's pretty much due to lack of practice, honestly. So I'll put that on myself, but it is what it is.
Well, I tell you what, man.
We're just trying to manage that the whole way. We were keeping the gap pretty well, but then
4 seconds.
We ended up getting caught up by Fenorio, and then he hit us, spun us around.
What was that all about, man? I mean, I don't think he did that intentionally, but man, I tell you what, that was a bold move by Fenorio. A little optimistic there. You didn't fall too far back. Go ahead, talk to me.
That's what pretty much sent us downhill. So every single time, our tires were screwed after that, and then trying to go through the track, we kept getting penalties, because the back end kept on spinning out, trying to control that. You hit a curb here, you hit one of those orange sausage curbs, and
you're off,
you get flung out the other way.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what pretty much was happening, and especially after every stint, that was pretty bad. It's a point where definitely wanted to avoid, but we got there and it is what it is. And then coming onto the hotel section, we just the back end naturally always was stepping out on me. It was because of the setup. I set it up that way, but it was a bit too much under a bit of tire wear, and especially on the super soft, a little bit harder of a tire than the ultra soft. So a little bit more sliding action and a little bit too much there in that moment, as you saw, and hit the wall trying to get back and locked up coming into the pits. That corner is pretty tricky actually. You can lock up pretty easily, you can spin pretty easily as well, so unfortunately the lockup chose us today. So
wow, man, I tell you what a valiant effort though, man. I mean, leading, taking control early, coming to the front, 4-second gap against some of these really great drivers. And it's always a fantastic opportunity to see you run. Now, Red Bull, if they win, not win, but if you come out of this with the maximum amount of points, which I don't know if you will now, what is the maximum amount for Constructors' Cup points can a team win in a race? How many points can they come?
43.
Okay,
that is the maximum.
Okay, so
that's finishing at 1 and 2.
So Toro Rosso 2-3 now. Maybe close to Red Bull. Let's find out here. Let me look at my trusty sheet. And Red Bull had 372 and Toro Rosso had 308. So without you finishing, you DNFing.
That's not possible. So I think we clinched it that way.
Okay, so
that we would have clinched that last in Brazil. So.
Okay, well, with that said, that means y'all get first choice in the car pick. Or would you and South Bronx be staying in the Red Bull, or would y'all be moving on to something else? I don't know what else you'd be moving on to other than the Ferrari. But whoa! Some mystery action going on here. All right, I like it. Antel Rafael, fastest man, is going to try to show you what it's like to win in a Sauber. That's right. Tune in next week. Antel, man, a pleasure having you on board, man, this season. You've been nothing but a true friend, man. I love you like a son, man. I can't wait till you come down here to the States and we can get you in a real car. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have you on board with us. You brought a whole different dynamic and aspect to our racing. You've given it validity, and I just can't thank you enough, man. I appreciate you.
Can't wait for next season. I'd like to say thank you to Johnny for putting this, all of this together. You put on a lot of effort, man. I know that all the behind the scenes work you've been doing, so I appreciate your work, man. And thank you for everything. Thank you for putting the league together, bringing in all the sponsors, and thank you to the sponsors for joining us in the Ministry of Speed. Truly bringing out something quite special, you know. And personally proud of the Estrada for coming on board with myself in real life racing and my simulation racing. Brought a really good image to myself, and they've got some awesome products. I beg you guys, go to www.pirata.estrada.com and do check their clothing out. There's some awesome stuff in there. I promise you. And it's been a good season. It's been a good season on our side, you know, despite all the bad luck and everything up to China. It's been pretty downhill roller coaster, but it is what it is. We tried our best. We did what we did. We had some fun along the way. So from our side, still a good season. Yeah, just enjoy our time, and thank you everyone for watching as well.
Well, you know, man, you warm my heart. You bring tears to my eyes when you say those wonderful things, man. We do a lot of work. Behind the scenes, as he said, and for you to recognize that and appreciate that, that really do, that's something special. So, Antel, again, man, it's always been a pleasure to work with you, and we're glad that you're coming on for the next season. If not as a full-time racer, as a full-time advisor for sure. We'll hope to see you in victory lane again and again, because it certainly was exciting to watch you throughout the season when you were racing with us, performing like you should.
We always had the pace, but we just never had quite the strategies or the time to put into the strategies and focus on the race. So we had it in qualifying, but lost it in the race. So that's pretty much the story of our season. But yeah, anyway, sorry.
No, you had. We've seen you do some fantastic runs. I think my favorite of all your runs was Malaysia in the rain. Now that had to be by far the most exciting, race that I've seen in F1 that I've had the pleasure to call. Unfortunately, that's where we gave Finn his world championship for you. But I mean, to watch you battle it out the last lap, woo, man! I mean, with Rio at the end there, I mean, just like two drunken sailors in a bar fight. I was just, it was a knockdown, beat down, drag out. I mean, it was a fantastic racing, man. And you know, I just, man, it's just always great to have guys like of your caliber to come in here and race with us, man. So thank you again. So if you want to stick around,
here, thank you.
If you want to stick around, you certainly can. You certainly can stick around. Sure. We got we only got 11 laps to go here. Go ahead, yeah. Talk to me.
Might actually have to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do your thing and
debrief is calling.
Okay, there you go. We will call you. Speaking of debrief, we will call you. We'll talk to you later on tonight. We'll talk on the phone.
No worries.
All right. So with that said, Anto Rafael, the fastest man in motorsport simulation, saying adios. Guys. All right, man. Red Bull driver. Red Bull driver, and of course, Parada sponsored driver, Anto Rafael. Whoo, 22 years old. That's how old he is, man. 22 years old. Already won 4 world championships. Come on now, man. You know. Got to find it where you get them, and this certainly found me a diamond right there. All right, so Family Motorsports still holding now 7 and 8. Bro Wilson comfortably in P9. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here we go. Peanut Factory, the Peanut Gallery. Go ahead, bro. Bro's like Oscar in the Sesame Street that comes out of the trash can and all, and just spurts out some beratement and then just goes back in his trash can. That's bro, man. That's like an Oscar, man. You know. All right, we're riding on board here with Roaster here for a minute. Let's move around. What do we got exciting on the track here? So nighttime is falling here. Well, I wonder what. Everybody seems to have fuel here. On board now with Donnie. Donnie up to P4. Good job so far, man. Yeah, Donnie just had a birthday. I think he's 127 years old now. Just had a birthday the other day. 127 years old. All by himself out here. 20 seconds back off the leader. Oh, actually the interval. Let's move around and see what they got going on here. That's their leader times. So no one except Fenorio is around the leader. Everybody else is a lap down. Can you dig it, man? Wow, that's moving, man. I'm telling you, these guys are moving up front. Anto had him up the same way. Anto was only just a few seconds back, a few seconds in front of Finn. So, I mean, come on, man. What a tremendous pace for almost the entire race. You know, I mean, that's crazy, man. I could not even keep that much pace, man. I mean, there's no way I can stay focused that long. My AD, what is it? Attention deficit disorder would be kicking in.
ADHD.
Yeah, that'd be me. I'd be, I gotta get up and do something, you know. Oh my God. Wow. All right, I'll be right back. Time to let some of this coffee go and fill up my cup. So I'll be right back. Whoa, okay. 10 laps to go. We'll wind it around here. Let's tell you what, we'll go up front here with the leader. Oh, wait a minute, hold on here. What do we got here? Oh, Fly High versus, that's Mr. B, okay. We'll stay up here with the leader. What am I doing here, Johnny? What are you doing? Right here. Here we go. And we'll watch this Ferrari scoot around here. World champion, Mr. Levis Slampy, taking the, on his way to victory lane here. I'll be right back. All right. sorry about that. Take care of some business over here. All right. So with 48 down to 55, winding it around here, I don't see too much going on in the way of anybody overtaking Finn here. I think he's pretty much in control. Right behind him is going to be Mr. B, but he's a lap down, 2 laps down. Not so bad though. Mr. B one time was many laps down early on in his season, but he certainly has developed again. 2 laps for him is like a win, man. I mean, it really is. These guys have come a long way on their understanding of F1. Now they need is the consistency, but they certainly are working toward that, and we hope to see them doing very well. So right now, Fenorio 34.752 in P2. I don't know, man. I don't see too much happening unless Finn blows a tire or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen. He's good on fuel. Let's take a look at Finn here. And Finn has plenty of fuel, plus 3 laps of fuel. So he's got plenty of fuel. He can turn it on full rich if anybody tries to get near him and just disappear. Right now, running on lean. Look at that. He's running on lean and he's still ahead by 34 seconds. Come on now, man. What a beatdown. Oh, man. Wow. That is amazing. I'm telling you, Finnish boy is a Formula 1 sports journalist in Finland. The guy writes about this stuff, man. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I've asked him about some of his followers and some of the people that read his writings, and they said that they like the show, they watch him win and stuff like that, but that I talk too much. And so, okay, I like it. Finn is an amazing individual. I can tell you that, man. He's a valued friend, but right now he's definitely dominating this race. He had a pretty tough go there early on there, man. Even Fenorio was beating up on Finn, man. I mean, Fenorio was just trying to mug folks, man. It sounded like Anta was too happy about that move there, man. But it is what it is. Like I said earlier, you know, I mean, just got to take it with a grain of salt. But don't think next season there might not be a little payback and retribution one day, because Anto's got a long memory, and I'm sure you might want to put the wheel in there to old Fenorio and say, hey, remember Abu Dhabi last season? You know, So you never know.
They have long memories.
Oh yeah, race car drivers certainly do have that. Yes, they do.
Absolutely.
They certainly have that. 5 to go. And he's pretty much wound it up here and wrapped it up. So Fenorio's moving fast, but he's not moving forward. 33, now 34 seconds back. Consistency. Where's Eric? A minute back off Fenorio. So Fenorio's putting down some great pace, man, trying to catch up, but you know, enough to lap the field, but not enough to catch the man with the most pace, the Iceman, the Finnish boy, the original Flying Finn. Oh man, 98 pounds soaking wet in real life, but put him in an F1 car, he's a 10-foot giant. 500 pounds of sheer muscle and killing power. Taking control.
Well, it's been a great race tonight.
It's been. We've had some more exciting races, but overall, these guys have been well behaved. Drove hard where they could, and you know, they gave us a quality program here. I think having you on board here helped me a lot, and I want to thank you for that, Mr. Jet.
Appreciate it.
No absolutely. I
enjoyed it.
Different perspective here from being on the track. You get to look down and see what I see, all the different dynamics, all the different things that are happening in front and behind drivers. You know, I should help you out and understanding what you need when you come out here and start mixing up with these guys. You know that there's more things happening than just what's in front of you. You know, there's a lot cooking in this oven of speed for sure, man. You know, and with Bro Wilson, you got a stick of dynamite in the oven too. You know, you never know. Never know what's going to happen there with the Bro Bomb. The Bro Bomb. Stick around for driver interviews. Those should be interesting after the race here. We'll see what happens. This Finnish boy certainly will be on the podium, hopefully, unless God himself intervenes. And I don't see that happening. I think God likes Fenorio, but I don't think he likes him as much as he likes Finn. But I'm just kidding. Yeah, Fenorio. Yeah, he's got to be glad for this spot, man. He really does. I mean, P2 with the crowd that he had here tonight. Well, you know, I think Rio was going to go for it. I mean, Rio certainly sounded like he was going to make something happen, but Not sure why that happened to him, man. I'm just really disappointed and heartbroken for him. Yeah, that's the way it works out. Antel as well. Antel again, one of my favorites. Just not able to wrap this thing up and take it to the bank like he needed to, but still a great valiant drive from both these drivers here. Donnie Stobbits under attack now from Jeremy. Jeremy's right there, 2 seconds back here as we wind her down. 4 to go. Donnie's got to hold on to this. This is for some money here, baby. Look at Jeremy Pope. He's got his head down. He's coming like a freight train. Oh boy, let's go aboard with Jeremy. Rolling like a freight train. Looking forward, at Donnie Stobbits. About to be part of Sasquatch Motorsports team here next season. Jeremy's coming, boy. The Philadelphia, what did I call him last time? The Philadelphia, I'll remember in a second here. I had all kinds of names for Jeremy. I just don't race with him much anymore. He's busy working and stuff, and when he comes on board, it's always great to watch him run. He's gonna try to put a mark on his race here with 3 to go. He's got to run down the great Donnie Stobbits. Oh boy, this is going to be mixing it up right here. If he can catch Donnie, man, Donnie's not going to want to move over for that spot. Donnie wants this little bit of glory here, a P4 finish. He wants to hang on to this. Jeremy wants to just take it because he can. Oh boy, he's within a second. He is not within a second yet. Donnie's got that DRS going to kick open. Let me see here. No DRS for Fly High. Donnie's moving away a little bit. Got to keep your line clean, Donnie. Don't look back. Staying within the line there. So is Jeremy. Stay within the clean line. Maximum grip. Good exit. Hard on the throttle there. He closed the gap a little bit, but not enough. He's coming, and he's coming fast. He's going to dive in deep here. Oh, Donnie's got to just not look back. Good line from Donnie. Great exit. Oh, you pick up so much speed right there. Oh, Donnie wore it up just in time. Oh, there's been over much rotation. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Donnie, don't look back. Oh, well, Jeremy with a dirty air exit there. Back in got him a little sideways there. Oh, Donnie's looking back now. Don't do it, Donnie. Keep looking forward. Go, go, go. Oh, he goes wide. That's horrible right there on those rumble strips. As Antel said earlier, you don't want to get on those sausage curbs because they will shoot you somewhere south. There it is. Jeremy closed the gap there because Donnie was on those curbs. This is going to be it. He's well within a second now. DRS zone's going to be wide open. What's that, Finn? What? Finn's in the pits.
Finn's in the pit.
He is in the pits. He's stopping now. What kind of stop we got here? Last time he had some issues.
Tires.
He's out. Fast stop here.
Yep.
So let's go back up here with the with where we at? Where's that battle at? Right here. Oh, he's on the inside. Donnie getting past by Fly High. Oh, the hairpin. Donnie with a great Fly High with a great exit. Donnie has to let him go. Oh no! Stobbits falls down to P5 from P4. Jeremy Pope takes that spot late in the race here with 2 laps to go. Can Donnie recover? Oh boy, Donnie wants to fight back, but I know he's not going to do anything foolish. Jeopardize what he has now. Oh man! Woo! So what happens when you look away for just 1 second? Wow! He's on the DRS. He's got a shot. Oh, rolls it up. Jeremy wants to take on a defensive line here. He doesn't want to block, but he certainly doesn't want to open the door either. It's into Sector 3. A lot of these drivers are complaining about Sector 3. I don't know if either one of these two were, but it's very difficult, man. You have to have a lot of rhythm here. Certainly have to have a lot of rhythm in this part of the track. Like I said earlier, it's like dancing with a fat girl. She's going to step on your toes, but, once you get her going, it's like a centrifuge. Yeah, you'll be on the outside. Whoa, with your legs out like I'm right holding onto a merry-go-round. When they spin real fast, you're like, ah! It's to be like that. Oh, boy. So Fly's trying to run now from Donnie. Donnie's just got to stay consistent. Maybe Jeremy will make a mistake. You got to hope he does. But what a great pass here from Fly High, taking that 4th spot away. Donnie's got to say, what the heck was that? But it was a pass, man. I mean, Donnie's closing the gap a little bit. He's maybe let his tires cool down. He's going to take another swipe at him. Got to stay focused here. He's on full rich now. He's got gas to burn, but not much. coming down to the white flag here. Finish Boy taking the white flag. Let's take a look here. Finish Boy's coming to the white flag now. Oh, he's through the white flag. So one more lap for Finn. Back at it here with Fly High and Donnie. Donnie's right there. He's not within a second though. Oh, no DRS yet. Diving in deep here, Donnie. Diving in deep. Oh boy. So can Fly High hold off Donnie Stobbs for one more lap? I hope so. Who said that? Wallace likes Donnie. I mean, Wallace likes Jeremy. I don't know. Wallace is a Mercedes fan, I guess. So Donnie not driving his customary Mercedes tonight. Came in a little late, made the show, and he's in. But normally drives the Mercedes. Fly High normally drives the Sauber. So this is it. White flag by this time by. Finish Boy. Boy, he's almost done, man. Yep. So we'll ride on here with Finish Boy as he finishes this last section here. I don't think he's. I think he's got one more lap to go here. 54-55 at Yas Marina, the last race of the Ministry of Speed's F1 2017 season, coming to an end here. It was a great season, but Finish Boy has put the stamp of approval on his drive and his team, taking them to the Drivers' Championship and to the Constructors' Championship. So here he comes across the stripe. That's it. One more lap for Finish Boy. We got a caution in Sector 3. I don't know who it is, but Fenorio now catches Mr. B. That can be them. Let's move around a little bit more. Oh, no! Rosta hit the wall! With a DNF. Rosta hit the wall hard here. Wheel off. Oh, my God. Ryan Wingate crashing hard here on the last lap. Wow. No. So caution is not out here. Oh, man. Big hit from Rosta. So Donnie now behind Fly High by 4 seconds. I wonder if he had to slow down for that. Oh, no. Wow. So that's it. Rosta out. Little B now going to take a spot. Everyone's going to move up the ladder a little bit. But that's it. Here comes Finish Boy. For the last time, we'll ride with the leader here as he crosses the stripe. Wow. What a battle that was there, man. Donnie never had a chance after that. I must have got in his way there. Sector 3, caution still out here. So, wow. Craziness. On the last lap there, Rosta 236 slamming the wall hard here. Oh, no. Corner workers just leaving him there. Just forgot all about him. Window net's still up, and he's there by himself. That's all right, Rosta. You're all right. So here he comes. Put your hands together for the Finnish juggernaut, the Helsinki Hammer. The Helsinki Hammer. Yeah, that's what happens when you're snowed in for 8 months out of the year. You learn how to drive F1 really well. So coming across the stripe here to victory lane. Finish Boy, the world champion driver here, taking the win. Yeah, baby. Woo! P2 belongs to the Toro Rosso driver of Fenorio, Anthony Johnson. Yeah, man, taking the top step here, or taking the second step on the podium. And P3, Eric Garcia. So Toro Rosso 2 and 3 with a Ferrari, a cherry on top. Wow. Wow, Fly High P4, Donnie Stobbs P5. What a great battle between Fly High and Donnie. Little B P6. His best finish was the P5 in Baku. Mr. B P7 moving up a spot as Rosta crashes. Ro Wilson 1 lap down. P9. Oh, P8. Good job there. Fenorio P2, man. You got to be happy with that, man. Red Bull finishing P2 and P3. You got to be happy with that, man. Tell me about your race, man. Congratulations. What? They gave Garrett Garcia the win? No way.
What?
No way. No way. No way.
I'm showing Finish Boy.
Okay, I'm showing Eric, but that's not over yet. Okay.
Finish Boy, Fenorio, Eric Garcia, Fly High, Donnie Stubbins,
P4, yep.
408 Junior, Jay Blodgett, and
Mr. B.
Fat Guy in a McLaren.
Yeah, there you go. Fenorio, tell me about your race, man. Great job, P2, man. Good battles there. What's up with that little bump and run there on Antel, man? That was craziness, man. I knew you had to put your nose in there. You certainly did. You certainly made hay there. Got in front for a second, but couldn't hold on to it, man. Tell me about your race, and congratulations. Great run, man. Great drive. Fenorio. I know he's in here. Saw him come in the room. There you
go. But yeah, I had a good run with Antel, but I think his tires were going off because when I came up beside him, it looked like he just slid sideways. I don't know, but you know, I was far on the corner, and I don't know.
Yeah, well, let's just call it hard racing. Yeah, well, I call it hard racing. He was a little bit perturbed by it, but I think he'll be all right. You know, he knows that this was for points.
Yeah, well, the bad thing is it was hard to get next to him
anyway. Right. He had some lag. Yep. I saw that. We saw that a lot on the street.
Find a way in, you know.
Yeah. I understand. Well, you know, like I said, you know, that things happen, and we'll work that out later. But congratulations, P2, man. Yeah, hell of a drive, man. Good stuff. Eric, are you in here? Eric Garcia, Finish Boy, what about you? Are you in here? No, not yet. Let me invite some drivers up here. How about that? Give me 1 second here, and we'll see what we got going on here. So roast up, man. What happened last lap there? Big crash there from your team there, man. What happened, man? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there it is right there. Hang on 1 second. 1 second here. So Donnie, Eric. Okay, so 1 second. And okay, what was that again? No idea. Just got loose on you, or what happened there? Wow.
I just got out of rhythm, and I totally blew my my braking marker by a mile. And when I realized that I was just panicking at that point, trying to just get it to stop, and it felt like, you know, I might bounce off the wall, but no, it took the tire, the wing.
Wow. Yeah, we saw that.
It was an awesome race after that. Like, yeah, it was a good race.
Well, congratulations on your finish. Great drive tonight, man. You were really consistent. We're looking forward to watching you and Donnie do something in Sasquatch Motorsports next season.
Yeah, me too, definitely.
All right, let's go to the winner, the world champion driver, and of course, my dear friend, Finish Boy, Mr. Levis Slappy. Dude, congratulations on another dominating performance. You had a hell of a start there, man, with Fenorio even getting around you, man. Wow. I mean, you looked like you had an uphill battle, but that you just stayed the true course, and things came your way. Tell me a little bit about your race, and again, congratulations on the win.
Yeah, first of all, big thanks to the sponsors. Pirata, Adidas, Nautica, and One for sponsoring us this season, and hopefully you all guys stay with us for the next season as well, to keep us improving the racing and having all these guys here that are all good racers, and hopefully plenty of more guys next year as well. Yeah, it was a tough race. Yeah, the beginning, because I saw already from the first turn almost that Antel was lagging really badly.
Yeah, he was.
I couldn't get anywhere near to him. So I was trying to back off a little bit from him, but then Funerio was right on my bumper. So I was trying to get away from him, and then I just missed that braking spot a little bit on cold tires, and he got in front of me. But that was lucky for me, because after that I was able to get back on my rhythm, and then. I guess those two touched each other a little bit there after the first DRS spot, and I was able to get around Antel there, and we decided to pit at that time and try to get an undercut, but we got an undercut, but we didn't get as much as we wanted, because I got behind I think it was Fly High and Eric, and they did a good job of trying to keep me behind, so it wasn't easy to get around them, but I luckily got, and I have to apologize a little bit to Eric if I had anything to do. I tried to get around him before the chicane after the second turn, I believe, and we almost touched there, so I backed off as soon as I saw his car coming to the right, so I guess he didn't see me until at the very end, but luckily we didn't hit each other, at least that none of us get damaged or anything, so we got away from that. And then Antel was really fast, so he got around us, but then I don't know what happened. He, I guess, hit the wall or something, and I was able to get close to him, and then he went to the pits, and it was after that was just cruising around and keep the tires alive, and then pitting at the end for ultra softs in case there's debris or something on the track. I could cut the tire and get out. So there was no tire issues in the end. So
Well, you look really good out there, Finn. I can tell you what, man. You certainly have the attention of me and the world as far as your quality of driving. You certainly have tremendous pace and understanding of the game. I look forward to having you as our administrator, as an advisor, and of course as a world champion for the F1 2018 season. Congratulations again on your win. Fantastic job, man. Unfortunately, your teammate crashed out early on. He was a little disappointed. So he had some kind of wheel issue or a disconnection issue.
Yeah, he had a wheel issue. Yeah, he said he lost connection to the wheel, and then when he came out of the turn, he pressed the button, and all of a sudden his car just went straight to the right or left and hit the wall and cut the tire off. So
yeah, I saw
he was
that.
unlucky, but hopefully next game. The next game is a little bit smoother and we don't have these issues. So
yeah. Well, now quickly before I get onto some of these other drivers, Rio alluded to that. I think he was pretty much finished with the driving for a while there. You're going to need a new teammate. Have you had any thoughts on that, or have you considered who might come over to the Ferrari team next season?
Yeah, well, we'll have to see once we get into the game, and we'll see who's got the game and all that, and who's going to be fast enough. Because
I hear you.
Because of course, I want my teammate to be fast driver and driver that I can count on. So I don't want to put any pressure on anybody.
You might be driving alone, buddy, man. You might be driving alone, man. That's for sure, man. Yeah, so, that's a big shoes. That's a big order to follow. Yeah.
Hopefully Rio continues, or somebody else can fill up his shoes. But it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a lot to fill on those shoes. That's for sure.
That's for sure, man.
Up, so not gonna put any pressure on anybody yet. So we'll see once new game rolls into town.
I can rock that Ferrari anytime.
Oh, you shout out, Little B, man. I tell you what, man. Great job from you, Finn. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight, and thanks a lot for winning.
Thanks,
all right, awesome stuff there, Little B, man. Great job tonight, man. Hung in there. You fell back.
A great
job. You did. You finished the race. What happened? You tell me what happened. What happened? Talk to me, man.
I spun twice in the first freaking 10 laps in places that I've never had issues.
Wow. So
just under braking, like literally under braking, I spun twice.
Wow. So basically, you had a hard go.
The final chicane and going into the first chicane.
Wow.
One each. That was the only issues I had the whole race. I mean, I felt like I had a good car. It just I don't know what happened. The beginning of the race, I don't know if it was just cold tires or what. But
yeah. What do you know? What happened to your dad? He wasn't happy about the qualifying thing, and so he's probably a little disappointed.
Well, he got stuck in a car that wasn't his.
Right.
So his setup didn't work that great, and.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't see him. I mean, he kept pace with me the whole race.
Yeah, we all were behind each other, right?
He finished right behind me, about 30 seconds behind me. So he was on pace with me. So he honestly he had a really good race.
Yeah, I'm sure he was a little disappointed by not performing the way he wanted to, though. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, he said he had a little bit of trouble getting around a couple of drivers that were slower, and it held him back a little bit. But
there you go.
I mean, honestly, he had a pretty clean race.
Okay.
He finished right behind me.
All right. Well, Camaro, thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to move on, get somebody else going here. But you know what, man? Great job anyway, whether you think it is or not, man. It's always a pleasure having you. We're looking forward to watching you and your dad do a lot better on the F1 2018 platform. And yeah. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what, everybody better watch out next season.
There you go, laying it down right there. Camaro Jr., Little B, good job, man. Family Motorsports, maybe possibly #1 driver again. We'll see. Who else is in here? Donnie, are you in here? Donnie, you must be in here. Donnie Staubitz, the great Donnie Staubitz. What a drive, man. Battling it out with Jeremy Pope there toward the end. Did you know Jeremy was coming? And what a fantastic battle, man. I mean, you were trying to go, man, but he had just a little bit more in the way of tires, I guess.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to beat him straight up, so my only shot was to was to try to make those super soft laps. They did. I got 32 laps on them, you know, so or 35 laps on them. So you know, we got to the end on them. It wasn't that bad. But I missed the qualifying, so you know we had to start 14th, and you know in the Sauber, I guess I got fired before the qualifying started.
Fly had your car. Yeah.
Yeah, they kicked me out, so you know they didn't want to finish the season with me, but that's fine. The Sauber was fun, you know.
Something different
for next year in Sasquatch Motorsports. And we're gonna get the Renaults up there next year. Me and Rosta. So
well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that because as the points go, drivers are going to get to pick different teams here and different cars. So we'll see if you and Rosta will stay in the Renault. You know, somebody else might want that. You never know.
Whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
We ended up in the Sauber tonight. We ran good, and got to thank Parada del Strada for the whole year sponsoring us. We really appreciate what they do for us. Nautica and One, Adidas coming out late. We're very, very appreciative of that, and it was a great season. And thank you, Johnny.
Awesome, thank you
to all the drivers. Finish boy, congratulations on the championship, and Ferrari on the constructor, and
the whole works.
We'll try it again next year.
All right, Donnie Staubitz in the house, finishing P5, right? P5. There you go. So no, wait, take it back. Wait, yeah, you did finish P5. All right, there you go. Jeremy, are you in here? Mr. Pope? Fly high? He's not here. Okay. Who else we got in here? I know we got somebody else in here. Eric and Fenorio, right? Eric, where are you, Eric? Are you in here? Did you leave? Eric.
I'm here.
There you are. P3. What a battle, man. I mean, what a drive, dude. Your teammate dominating tonight. You looked like you didn't have any rust on your scales there, your barnacles there, man. You looked like you were going pretty fast. You had great pace. But, dude, I mean, your teammate was on fire. But so congratulations on your P3. Toro Rosso up front. It looks like you guys are going to, actually, it's Red Bull. I did some calculations. It's Ferrari, Red Bull, then you guys. So you'll probably have second pick. Have y'all thought about anything yet? Have y'all talked about what car y'all might get into? So I think I'll finish third in the overall points.
First of all, I'd like to thank the sponsors.
Okay.
Parada del Strada, and One, Nautica, Adidas. And yeah, we're thinking about a car, maybe a Merc or...
Well, that would be the next logical choice anyway, because that would probably be the only thing after that you would want. So yeah, Mercedes is up for auction right here. So tell you what are your plans for next season as far as are y'all gonna do a little bit more teamwork, or are y'all gonna just strictly be a two-man, one-man gun show, man? I mean, you know, y'all both drive your own separate races, but you're still in the same team. What are y'all's plans for? And are y'all gonna stay together, you and Fenorio?
We're gonna kick ass.
Woo! Woo! So there's a lot of ass kicking in line here, man. Camaro Jr.'s talking about kicking some ass. Finn's talking about kicking some ass. There's a lot of ass kicking going on around here, folks. So yeah, all right. Well, Eric, you know, again, when I invited you the beginning of should I say late last year for this season, I didn't expect it to end the way it did. But you know what? I'm glad that you did come over and race with us. I didn't give you the win that I wanted you to have. Your teammate took that, but still, Toro Rosso took it as a whole. But you know, Eric, it's been a pleasure having you on board with us. You've been nothing but great. You know, you're a very well-rounded individual and a fantastic driver, man. You have tremendous pace, and you contribute a lot to the ministry and to the drivers and to our development. And so I just want to thank you personally for enjoying the F1 season with us, man. And it certainly was a pleasure and an honor to call your races. Thank you very much.
Pleasure to race. Yeah, and yeah, we didn't touch with Finish Boy. I was trying to keep him behind me. I was trying to give my teammate a little bit of an advantage, but then I failed in the chicane and missed my braking point, so I went out into the right and was waiting for him to come over.
Yeah, well, you know, but I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah, I wait for him to pass, so, well, it was a good race.
Well, thanks again. All right. Well,
enjoyed the season.
Awesome stuff, man. Well, there you have it, folks. I think that's it for everybody, right, in the room. Let me take a look here. I don't think anybody else is in here. Oh, Bro Wilson. Bro, I talked to you already, Bro Wilson. I talked to you.
You keep skipping me.
Okay, bro. I'll tell you what.
I got a couple things to say.
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, bro.
I'm like the rice at the Chinese buffet. I'm just here to fill out the field. One thing, I'm having a little issues with the blue flags. I don't know if I was pulling over in the right spot, but I know some guys were probably a little surprised how hard it was to catch me sometimes under blue flag. And then I would hit the brakes, and it seemed to take them forever to get around me. So maybe I was just in the wrong side of the track or something. But I think when the blue flag comes up, instead of someone going blue flag conditions, maybe we should have a little bit of Larry Storch. Now will you give me some fighting room?
There you go. Give me some fighting room.
Somebody's attention a little better.
Well, you know what, Dennis, man, again, as I said, you're one of the most colorful drivers that we have, the most outspoken, and, of course, the most vibrant.
Hey, I'd like to point out one thing.
Talk to me.
I did not have the slowest, fastest lap. That's my accomplishment for the night.
Well, you know what? That's a good job, man. Then you've actually done something here, man. So, Dennis Graham, always a pleasure having you over here, brother. Thank you so much, bro, man, for coming in and being the rice in my league. I appreciate you, brother. Really do. Well, that's it, folks. Jet, any last thoughts here before we wind it up?
Nope. I appreciate the invite over to the booth. And I think the race lived up to what we were expecting tonight. It was an excellent race, and right down to the, almost the final lap. So,
well, that's it. All right. Well, Jet, we're looking forward to having you on our league next in this upcoming 2018 season. You're definitely the kind of guy that we're looking for. Well-rounded individual and soft-spoken. So that's what we're looking for. But yeah, thanks again for being up here in the booth with me, and it was a pleasure calling the race with you for sure.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So let's give a shout out now to our sponsors, Pirata del Strada and One Nautica and Adidas. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate your love and certainly your support. We're going to be moving on now. So F1 2018. I always want to say that backwards. Be coming on here pretty soon. So we will certainly be looking forward to getting on that and doing our testing and moving forward with the program, the development of that program, and we'll be starting as soon as we possibly can. So it's going to be a while before you see us back on the F1 field, about a month or so. But when you do, we're going to be coming off full, and we're going to be coming off fast. So thanks again, man. Another great season of F1 brought to you by the Ministry of Speed and me. Wallace the Dog and Johnny Rivas say good night from now for San Antonio. And hey, we'll be watching y'all on the Project Cars, or we'll be waiting for y'all to come over to watch us on the Project Cars platform. But thanks again, Hendrick. We'll see y'all soon, man. Number 2, we're looking forward to having y'all come over here, man. Thanks a lot. Good night and adios, sweetheart. It's time to go to bed, maybe. So 3, 2, 1.